free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free.
Yes. Plus, they have 3 totally free account options, and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank.
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today. Save
At a free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus, I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free.
Yes. Plus, they have 3 totally free account options, and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank.
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Looking for a veterinarian to care for both your small and large animals? Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health. My staff and I are committed to providing the most up-to-date preventative health care for your pets. We are one of the few veterinary practices in southern Oklahoma that is fully equipped to handle all of your livestock needs to help you achieve the greatest profitability for your livestock. We also do inside boarding for your pets with weekend drop-offs and dismissals. Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health in Davis.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 PT who is a concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to to life at Physical Therapy Central.
Sooner Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services. We accept e-prescriptions and we also offer delivery services. Sooner Pharmacy is handicap accessible. Sooner Pharmacy is located at 705 East Main Street inside Sooner Foods.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free.
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank.
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Arbuckle Mountain Fried Pies, located off I-35, exit 51 near Davis, Oklahoma, has been serving customers for more than 30 years. All pie fillings are made fresh daily and stuffed inside the pie crust for a dessert unlike any other. Flavors range from cream pies, fruit pies, and even breakfast pies.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Jewelry, watch repair, and custom jewelry.
Are you looking for a great deal on a new Chevrolet or a great used car? Then come on down to Mike Hellick Chevrolet, located at 1630 East Main Street in Davis. Check out our wide selection of new and used cars, visit with our friendly staff, and enjoy a no-hassle buying experience. And as always, no dock fees or ADPs. Mike Hellick Chevrolet is a proud supporter of Davis Wolves football.
Everyone knows that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You need something good to kickstart your morning. Donuts has a variety of coffee beverages, donuts, and my personal favorite, pig in the blankets. They even have a built-in drive-thru or an inside dining area. Donuts is located on Main Street. They are a proud sponsor of Davis Public Schools.
12.
Go ahead, Brad.
12:19 to go before kick here, and boy, I'll tell you what, my headset is about to kill me there. So let's see if we can't get that down a little bit. There we go, much better.
Okay.
So 12 minutes to go before kickoff in this big Davis and Fredrick game. So Davis and Fredrick, big district game in the season. Next week is the start of the playoffs. This year, everybody makes the playoffs in Oklahoma football due to COVID. So usually we say just the top 4, but this year, everybody is in the playoffs. So Davis and Fredrick has a little bit of history, not a lot. Not a lot of history. They have played a total of 3 times. Series started in 1996. All meetings have been in the playoffs. So Davis Wolves coming in with a 5-3 record. Fredrick Bombers coming in with a 7-1 record. So again, good opportunity for the Wolves to have that marquee win this evening over a really good Fredrick team that is looking to build on what they've had as far as a very successful year.
Yeah.
Brad Bentley, Jared Morris here. We're on the call this evening. I know there's going to be a lot of kids on 2nd Street that are going to be really disappointed this year.
Yeah.
You know, because I know when I drove up on 2nd Street, all those kids looked up and thought they saw Santa Claus on that house down there. But unfortunately, it's just our own little Santa, Bobby Alexander, sitting up on top.
Poor little Santa, Bobby Alexander. Back in the med tent.
Yep, med tent again. So, again, if you live on 2nd Street and you see Santa Claus down there, that is not Santa Claus. That is Bobby Alexander in the medical tent on top of his house. So, just remember that.
I'm waiting for my phone to blow up.
So, I've got a feeling it probably will, Jared. So again, you know, big game tonight. And, again, it's hard not to talk about Bobby, but the game is actually – this is a big one.
It should be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. All week, students have been looking forward to it, ready to hit somebody.
So
that's what I've been
Fredrick
told.
and Davis, 2 teams that are very tradition-rich programs with several state championships. Not a lot of history between the two, but again, you know, I know the people that played them in '96, the people that played them in 2016, all of those years recall the Fredrick Bombers. And I know before the game we were talking about some of the pregame show you see when you are at Fredrick, and again, it's if you have never traveled to a game at Fredrick, it's quite the show.
They go all out for it.
Huge parade, airplane leading them out onto the field. You name it at Davis. So the Wolves are able to kind of grab that marquee win this evening if they're able to take care of the Bombers.
Please join us in supporting our fine young student athletes. And please remember to support good positive.
You know, Brad, I forgot even what I was going to talk about. But no, looking forward to seeing the Bombers come in, and the Bombers again. What was it? 8-1.
8-1 on the year. 7 now. And again, the Bombers have they've played some good teams. Just looking at their schedule real quick, had an 18-3 win over Wichita Falls, 21-6 over Elmore City, 49-26 over Hobart. 21-0 over Colgate, 41-0 over Minco, 40-14 over Comanche, 53-16, which is a really impressive win over Lindsay, and their only loss last week against Marlow, 28-12. So again, this is a team that comes in with a lot of skill. They are predominantly a run-based team. You're going to see a lot of diamond formation where they have 3 running backs in the backfield. All 3 are equally good at carrying the ball. They've got some speed. They've got good receivers. They've got some size up front. So, again, this is a talented team that the Wolves will really have to play well to win this game.
That and I'm looking forward to talking with the defense is setting up a couple things, getting ready for the offense that the Bombers are going to run.
Sure.
A couple different little wrinkles. You know, and you and I last week at the game at Marietta, we were keeping up with the Marlow game, and that, you know, it didn't. The Bombers seemed to stick with them for a while, but we kind of knew it was going to happen there.
Sure, Marlow's been the best team in the district all
beast,
year,
and
again, that was no surprise. But a good game just the same. So what I know you'll see the Wolves are really going to feature. You know, their goal tonight is to stop the run. You know, Fredrick can throw the ball. They have an effective quarterback. They've got good receivers, but they want to run the ball first. And for Davis to be effective on defense, they're going to have to stop the run.
And you know that comes up front. You know, for those guys up front and our linebacking core, like last week where we
we stopped the run.
Sure.
Last week, Tanner Claxton had gone down in the Tishomingo game and out for a little bit, and then he showed up and lit Marietta up every which way he could.
So in Davis,
he was all over the place.
Davis did feature some different formations for the first time last week for the season. Ran a little 6-man front, ran some 5-3 with a monster that walked up to the line of scrimmage. You're going to see more of that this evening. Last week they ran the one safety over the top instead of usually they play that Tampa 2 defense with 2 safeties. Last week you saw predominantly a single safety over the top. I expect you'll see more of that. Some of that was by design with Tough Hammonds being unavailable last week. I do know that he is suited out this evening, so I do believe he is going to be available both on offense and defense. Don't know how much he's going to play because I know his availability, I believe, was just he just was released this morning to return.
Right.
So again, he has not been able to practice a lot this week, so don't know what to expect from him as far as playing time. But again, it's nice to have him back. Had some new kids last week. I know we had the freshmen actually suit up for the first time with the high school last week. We had a couple kids that were out there playing, and we didn't even know who it was.
We didn't have
their
the
roster.
number, right?
So again, you'll see some freshmen. I don't think you will see them very much. Again,
right.
I don't know that there's a lot that'll be out there playing significant minutes, but I do expect to see some of them playing.
Looks like captain for tonight, number 1, Jacob Gain.
Yep, Jacob Gain, the captain for the Wolves, 74 for the Bombers on the opposite side. And again, I know that talking to the Davis coaches, we talked about Fredrick is big up front, but again, I know talking to the offense and defensive coaches, they think that we need to be able to control the scrimmage, and we have the opportunity to if they play the way we expect them to. And we're going to need that.
Yeah, get up there, get physical in a hurry. Put them, get that their offensive line on their back feet. Trying to keep them from coming through, and then on offense, beat them off the ball. Open up those lanes so that Drew Parks, Lane Rawls, those guys, because I'm guessing Davis predominantly we run that fullback and we run them up the middle, and that's the way we want to do it. And if we can beat them off the line, we'll be effective.
So watching some Fredrick film earlier in the year, one thing I can tell you is facing run-based teams, they are going to load the box, and again, that's not going to be something that's going to be unusual for us. The one thing I will say is, I don't think they have exceptional speed at outside linebacker. I think they have good speed, but there is some room for some option plays, some quick pitches out on the edge where I think there's some positive yardage available. So, and again, we talked about how the plane was not here. I don't know if that is the plane or
it looks like a little golf cart over there.
Little golf cart with lights, but Fredrick is playing their lights now for them to come out onto the field. Now, Jared, I don't know if you have ever talked to a lifetime Davis fan and asked them about getting a fog tunnel or lights or something to bring the team out to, but if you want to make somebody mad, bring that up because most of the lifetime Davis guys I know think we want to play football, and that takes away from it. So I can see a bunch of guys in the stands right now kind of gritting their teeth watching this.
Yeah, a little extra fanfare. We walked on the fields with tumbleweeds out in the Panhandle, Brad, so there wasn't a lot going on. I'll be honest, personally, I think it's cool.
Yeah. I personally don't like it on the road, though, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
If you're playing at home, I'm okay with it, but I don't like seeing it on the road. I think it's disrespectful for your opponent, to be quite honest with you. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Of course, I'm admittedly an OSU Cowboy fan.
Yeah, there you go.
And I think the fog in the gate is sweet.
Yeah, there you go.
So.
I always wonder every time I watch an OSU game and it shows them in the tunnel in there with the gates. I always wonder one time if it got too foggy and they didn't open the gate, what would happen?
They'd probably just hang out in there.
Or if they told them it was open and had them come out.
So, for the last few years, and I don't know how it works, I have a former student of mine that plays for OSU.
Okay.
And he's usually in the front of that gate. and I've wondered how many times he's been pushed through that gate.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's always in the front. Here come the Wolves.
There we go. So again, I really like the way we come out on the field. I like the American flag. I like the Wolves flag girls down there in the other end. You know, I think it's classy. It's classic. Big fan of it myself.
I want a jet.
There you go. Well, you'd
cool.
have to be a Bomber fan because apparently they have a Bomber jet out there I think that's what that is.
Or
now.
a real Wolf. I wonder if we can talk Mr. Mooring into that.
Yeah, we can see. Real Wolf would be cool. Put him in the crowd. That'd be awesome.
Mr. Todd says that's a good call. He likes it.
So the Wolves will kick off. Fredrick will have the ball first. They will be heading from the north end zone going south. So now it'll be curious to see where we put this ball. I know they're two deep back guys. I watched them earlier in the year, and they've got some good speed. They've got some good moves. So I think it's going to be a directional kick is what I'm expecting.
I talked to Lane Rawls this week
in
class, and he was saying, Coach just told me to kick it at their face.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. So we'll see if they change up from what they did last week.
Well, he definitely did. He was launching it directly at that one poor guy that got the ball kicked in about four times.
They had to change him out a couple times.
Yep. So Lane Rawls is going to kick off here. We'll see if he's going to directional kick it or if he's going to put it, again, just right at the guy's face. And he's going right at his face. Nice hop.
Oh, good hop.
Ooh. Nice hop there, able to be recovered by Fredrick there. Fredrick will have 1st and 10 at about the 41-yard line.
Cover looks like by number 30 for Fredrick.
Well, it took a nice hop, though. It was a deep onside there. Went by that first line there. Good kick. There was some possibilities there.
I think even though that the Bombers recovered it, they're still on their own side of the 50, and that works out for the Wolves.
So let's see what they come out in. And, again, they're going to come out in a trips formation here. So, again, it's not a surprise here that they're going to try and pressure that Davis defense. And they're going to immediately look to go downfield. Man is open, wide open, complete for a first down.
And that was number 5. That was one that we had talked about.
Sure.
Good-sized kid.
Sophomore.
Mm-hmm. That was a big sophomore.
Yeah, he is a big sophomore. Good-looking kid. And, again, Davis, they've really went to that little it's almost like a little swing pass. They've went it predominantly. That time they went downfield and went away from it. The corner moved up on the swing pass, just threw it behind him. So 1st and 10 now. Ball is at the 45-yard line, Davis side of the field. And, again, they go and this time they do the swing pass. Good job that time by the defense.
Looks like
McGahey there on the tackle.
Colton McGahey.
And also Tanner Claxton. Again, you're going to see Claxton from his traditional linebacker. You're also going to see him playing almost like a safety position or a strong safety. Kind
of that hybrid.
Yep. So 2nd down now and 5 from the 39-yard line. Handoff goes to the up back, number 6 here. Brought down by Parks there after a short gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. So it's going to be 3rd and short. Ball's at the 36-yard line. 3rd and 1 here. Again, you'd like to see some penetration up front now.
Right. It looks like got the line stacked up a little bit.
Got to go underneath there. Not going to get it. Played very well that time.
Lane Rawls.
Rawls and Parks both. And then also Moore in there, 75 in on that play. It's going to bring up a 4th and about a no gain or a 4th and 1, 4th and 2, loss of 1 on that play. So 4th down. Again, we'll see if they try and do something. That time they tried a little misdirection play. This time they are in that diamond formation that I kind of expected. They're going to use 2 of those backs as up backs. He's going to keep, and I'll tell you, he's going to fall forward for the 1st down, but I'll tell you what, it's close.
He had to fight for it, that's for sure.
Let's see where they spot it.
Looks like, oh, wow.
Wow,
they gave him a short spot.
So the Wolves will take over after the 4th down stop.
Wow. Wow,
Well,
Brad.
I thought he got real close. I think we got a nice spot on that one.
Yeah,
But I still don't know if he got it. It was a close play.
We'll take any present they want to give us.
So Davis will take over now on the 36-yard line after the 4th and 1 stop. And actually it was a 3rd and 1 stop and a 4th and 1 stop. So good job by the defense there, just tightening up. So 9:53 to go in the first quarter, 0-0 ball game. So, and again, you look, they've got everybody in the box here. That's kind of what we expected. They've got 11 guys on the line of scrimmage, basically.
Wow.
So, handoff goes to Parks. Again, Parks does a good job breaking
Still
through that
going.
first line.
Right at the 50-yard line, Brad.
So, and again, that's what happens. If they're going to put all 11 guys in the box like that, if you break past that initial line, there is nobody. So ball's going to be spotted at the 50, 1st and 10.
And you're right, Brad. If you can get past that first level, it's wide open.
Because they've got their backside corner tucked in. They've got all their safeties up at linebacker. So everybody is in the box right now. So handoff goes again to Parks. This time he's going to be brought down after a short gain. See where they spot him. Going to give him a couple here. Give him about 3 on that carry. And again, they completely are not if you're able to get the ball out on the perimeter there, you got some room to run.
Yeah, you've got plenty of real estate to move around in. So
now both corners, especially the one on the opposite side, I believe that's number 30. I watched that kid earlier. He can really run. So what they're doing is
speed on him.
Yeah, they're tucking him in, saying, hey, he should be able to recover if they get outside. So 2nd and 7 from the 47-yard line now.
He's that safety. He's that.
So the Wolves this time are just going to go – they're going to go heavy.
Dulaney.
And Dulaney's going to pick up a first down. So that heavy formation, again, if they're going to load the box, Coach Owens there counters, and he goes heavy with his formation, goes right at them, picks up the first down. Ball's now at the 39-yard line.
And there's a lot of beef on the front of that line for the Wolves, too.
There's some big kids. And, again – you know, I thought that this is something that Davis thought they would have an opportunity is running the ball directly at. And, again, Fredrick has some size up front.
Yep.
But, again, if they're going to run overload at this, it gives them an opportunity.
Yep.
Dulaney's going to drop back to pass.
Deep pass to Chris Himes.
It's intended for Himes. It's incomplete, but he was behind the defense there.
Yeah, I think just a little – overshot him a little bit.
And if you're going to miss, that's where you want to miss, because if you throw it underneath, it's going to be an incomplete. It's going to be an interception. So.
Sure.
So again, you got some substitutes coming in, kind of a heavier set now coming back into the game. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line.
With Fisher, England, Moore.
Yep, they are going to go heavy. You got you also have in the backfield there. You got
Levi Baxter
as a lead back.
blocker.
Yep. Rawls gets the ball on the carry, and he's running directly at him, lowers his head, delivers the blow. So it's going to be about a 3rd and they're going to give him about 3 yards on that carry. So it's going to be about 3rd and 8 from the 37-yard line.
One time, Brad, I want to see him run that set and accidentally give Levi the ball.
Yeah, it could happen. It could happen. I don't think it is. I don't think it's in the repertoire. I'm sure it's in the repertoire to do. I don't know if it's going to happen, but
I just think it would be cool.
Okay, so they are back to the right side, and again, the way that Fredrick is set up is they are overloaded to the weak side. So again, this should be another opportunity to pick up a first down, and they do.
Yeah,
it's going to be a little bit short.
Drew got a good run on that. I thought maybe
fourth and about 2. It looks like
if he'd have popped more towards us a little bit, I think he might have had a little more room. But that was a good run. He did a good job.
So Fredrick has not adjusted on that too. When we're loading heavy like that, they're still trying to overload the weak side. That gives us we've got more bodies at the point of attack. So 4th and 1 now from the 30-yard line. So I've got a feeling what we're going to see here. You know, for me, I think you're going to see a Dulaney keep. But, again, they've got everybody in the middle of the field right now, everybody on the line of scrimmage. So, again, you got a heavy set to the opposite side this time. And he is wide open.
There he
goes.
goes.
At the 10. He's at the 5. He's going to be in. Let's see if they're going to mark him down at the 1.
I think they're going to mark him at the 1.
But again, that's what happens if you overload the middle and you don't get to him. Again, that heavy set has caused all kinds of issues for Fredrick, though. They have not figured out how to line up on that because they've been lined up incorrectly every time we've ran it so far.
I'll tell you what. Drew might have to shake his head a little bit because he got
lit
up right there at the line.
And I thought the guy was going to actually hit him knock him into the end zone.
I was hoping so, but
it's going to be a 1st and goal at the 1 yard line.
It's good to hear Mr. Mapes down there
Mapes,
again.
It is. It
and
is
not
good to hear
me.
him. Again, handoff this time goes to Parks. Parks gets into the end zone. Touchdown. So with 6:04 to go, the Wolves take a lead. So back to kick the extra point is Justin Eidelman. Dulaney will hold.
I want to say he's been practicing a lot.
Okay, let's see what Eidelman said. The kick is no good. I don't know if they got a hand on it or if he just didn't hit it square.
It looked like there might have been a hand on it.
So 6:04, the Wolves now lead. 6:04 to go in the first quarter. The Wolves now lead 6-0. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Wolves Football.
Looking for a veterinarian to care for both your small and large animals? Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health. My staff and I are committed to providing the most up-to-date preventative health care for your pets. We are one of the few veterinary practices in southern Oklahoma that is fully equipped to handle all of your livestock needs to help you achieve the greatest profitability for your livestock. We also do inside boarding for your pets with weekend drop-offs and dismissals. Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health in Davis.
So we are back, 6:04 to go in the first quarters. Davis now leading 6-0 after the 74-yard drive, total of 10 plays. So again, and that was all set up after the 4th down stop, 1-and-1, to get the ball back in pretty good field position, then able to actually get not only a first down, but get it all the way down to the first down, or all the way down to the 1 on a 4th down play. So another good hop this time. It's caught on the hop. There's some room to run. Let's see if he's able to get him down. Nice kick. Actually kind of outkicked his coverage there. Nice little lane got created for him. They get the ball all the way down to what looks like about the, see where they spotted, about the 48-yard line. So Fredrick's second possession here. Good run that time by Fredrick. I thought he might take that one to the house.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about kicking it a little bit too deep onside right there, is it kind of created a seam, and it did. So 5:59 to go. Davis leading 6-0. Again, Fredrick comes back out in the diamond formation. Handoff goes to the back that time. Played very well that time.
Tackle by Levi
Baxter. Luxurious locks at Levi Baxter.
Absolutely.
Again, it's going to be a gain of 1 on that run. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. Ball's going to be at about the 46, 47-yard line.
2nd and 8 for the Wolves, 46.
Empty backfield this time for Fredrick. Fredrick's going to put the ball in the air. Got some room to run.
Wrap him up.
Let's see, nice tackle that time by number 24, Lane Rawls, and then also number 56, Levi Baxter. Looked to throw the ball. I don't even know if he ever intended to throw the ball. I think it was a designated run all the way.
It looked more like a quarterback draw there.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 4 from the 42-yard line. Goes under center this time. Now they are in a heavy formation with a single back, something the Wolves were featuring earlier. Quarterback's going to keep. He got hit in the backfield. That's going to be a loss.
Good job. That's going to bring up 4th down,
That's going to bring up 4th. And this is now from what was 4th and 4. They actually went backwards. So this is going to be about a 4th and 6. Let's see what we got here. We got a timeout on Fredrick.
Real quick, shout out to the 200 people watching us on the.
So we're going to take a quick timeout while Fredrick takes a timeout. You're listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. This is Brad Bentley and Jared Morris. We'll be back.
Sooner Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services. We accept e-prescriptions and we also offer delivery services. Sooner Pharmacy is handicap accessible. Sooner Pharmacy is located at 705 East Main Street inside Sooner Foods.
So we are back, 4:36 to go. Wolves leading 6-0. Fredrick comes out for a 4th and 5 play, and I was curious to see if they are going to actually go for this. And it looks like
they're
unless it's a hard count and they intend to punt, if they can't get us to jump offside, they bring out a trips formation. And they are going to go for it. They are going to pass intended. Let's see if they're able to. He's got some room to run.
He's got room.
Let's see if he is going to pick up the
first.
He's going
to get the first. Oh, man.
Yeah, and again.
And I think everybody downfield, they were biting on that pass play.
Yep.
And just couldn't get back in.
So once he was past the line of scrimmage, he even kind of gave a fake like he was going to throw downfield, and one of our defenders turned around and ran with the receiver, so didn't realize he'd already passed the line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up a 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line now after that 4th and 5 pickup. So back in the same formation, this side to the opposite side. They go back weak side with the running back. Running back's got some room to run. Kind of lowers the shoulder there on Colton McGahey.
Colton McGahey came in to put it on him and got it put on him.
So that time they actually ran weak. All the linebackers had flowed to the opposite side. Nice lane that time. They get the ball all the way down to what looks like ball's going to be spotted at the 14-yard line. So 1st and 10 again for the Bombers.
So, here's a time where the defense kind of have to shake that off, get back in there, because they've been stopping them, and they know they can do it.
I formation this time goes to the up back, number 6. Minimal gain.
Jumped right over the line there.
It's going to be a gain of 2 on that kind of dive, so it's going to be at the 12-yard line. So, again, Fredrick threatening for the first time this evening with 3:41 to go in the first quarter. Davis leading 6-0.
Gain of 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
So again, diamond formation this time for the quarterback. Handoff goes to 13. He's hit in the backfield. Kind of makes the first guy miss, but it is unable to make that next group of defenders miss, and kind of pays the price there.
Good to see Drew Parks and then number 4 Tough Hammonds back out there.
That's
on the
exactly
field,
right. So 3rd and 7, ball's at the 11-yard line. So they can pick up a first down here prior to getting in the end zone.
3rd and 7 for the Wolves, the 11-yard line.
So they're going to come back out in this empty backfield set. 3 receivers to one side, 2 receivers to the opposite side. Quarterback is probably going to look to keep if he doesn't hand off. It's a
ball's
quick
on the
pitch.
ground.
Ball's on the ground.
That's covered up by the Wolves, Brad.
Wolves get it. So again, tried to put a guy in motion and give him a quick pitch. Ball goes on the ground, and I'll tell you what, the Davis defender just fought that guy for the fumble and got it back.
That was great.
So fumble is recovered by the Wolves there, and again, that quarterback was kind of lackadaisical jumping on that fumble, and the Wolf defender there is just able to beat him to the ball.
The offense, they were just kind of looking at it for a second, and
so Davis will take over on their own 15-yard line again. Another good stop there on a long drive by Fredrick. Dulaney this time is going to hand off up the edge. There is some room to run that time by number 9.
That's
Tucker Miller.
Red Shoes.
Red Shoe Miller. Red Shoe Diaries out there, if you remember the old Showtime show.
Wow.
That's old time.
Wow.
I think I remember that from the 90s, perhaps.
Yeah. I think I was allowed to watch that one.
I don't think so either. Okay, 2:21 to go. 6-0. The Wolves leading.
Gain of 5 yards for Miller.
So 5 yards on that gain. It's going to be 2nd and 5 now from the 20-yard line. Nice first down play this time. Quick pitch out on the edge. Some room to some blockers out in front of him.
Oh.
He's still on his way.
Still on his
Blankenship
feet.
still going. Gets the ball down to about the 25-yard line. It's going to be close. Should be, let's see where they mark it. I think that's going to be another first down.
Good moves by Brandon Blankenship.
He had
there.
a couple blockers in front of him, too. Actually kind of outran his blockers. They just kind of, I'll tell you what, Blankenship kind of just disappeared in the trash there, and they kind of lost where he was at. So another first down for the Wolves. Ball is at their own 25-yard line, so doing a good job of flipping the field here after starting off on their own 15-yard line. 1:33 to go in the first quarter, leading 6-0. Handoff is fake to number 22 Parks, Dulaney there on the keeper. It's kind of bottled up. And again, I've got a feeling they are really going to key on Dulaney. And, and they
they're
should.
watching him.
So 2nd and 10 after that no gain.
Small gain on the play.
Only a minute left in this quarter, Brad.
It's been a quick first quarter.
Down for the Wolves on the 25-yard line.
So I formation this time for the Wolves. Option out on the edge.
Nice pitch.
Blankenship is going to pick up a couple on that. Actually, that was not Blankenship. That was that was Tucker Miller out there.
Couldn't see the shoes.
No, he was kind of blending in there for a second. So 24 seconds to go. We'll see if we get one more playoff. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 after that short gain.
It looks like they might let him run out.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to let this quarter come to an end. So good first quarter for the Wolves, leading 6-0. Big fumble recovery there on their own 15-yard line, and a big 3rd and 4th and 1 stop on the very first drive. So Wolves played well there in the first quarter.
Really
Let's see
well.
if we can continue it for the next 3. Again, Fredrick the favored team in this one.
Yeah. Do you know what the spread was on that? What they thought it
So
might be?
the Daily Oklahoman had, I believe it was listed 27-22 is what I believe they had it. So again, they expected a good game. I expected a good game.
That's fair, yeah.
I know Boyd Fulton and I were kind of talking about what we expected, and having talking to the Davis coaches, Davis coaches said this week was the best week of practice they've had all year. So it's one of those things that I knew that they would come out and play well, and so far they have.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you got to think Fredrick probably on a little bit of a letdown after playing for the district last weekend. That Marlowe-Fredrick game was for the district championship. So
and then that loss for them made this week even more important because are we playing for?
No, not on this one. Regardless of whether a win or loss, it'll be Marlowe 1, Fredrick 2.
Right.
Regardless of the outcome of this game, what
but
this
it helps
could
us
do
underneath.
Sure, it could potentially, depending on what other teams do, we could finish anywhere from 4th to 3rd, depending on the outcome of other games. The other one that's really out there to watch today is Comanche and Lindsay.
Okay.
Those two teams are basically sandwiched around Davis in the standings. Lindsay number 3, Davis number 4, Comanche number 5. So, and again, the outcome of who plays where will be determined by this game and that game. So 3rd and 7 for the Wolves from the 28-yard line. Wolves back in the flexbone formation. Oh, ball is down on the ground. Let's see if Dulaney
back up on it.
Little zone read that time where the quarterback went to keep, just kind of missed, kind of got knocked out by the running back. It's going to bring up a 4th down.
We brought that Comanche-Lindsay game up right now. Lindsay leads 14-0 over Comanche.
All right. I would have, having watched both of those teams, I would have predicted a Lindsay win in that, but I know some of the Davis coaches actually thought that Comanche may win that game, so it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen.
And they've got a shot. I mean, Comanche's not bad. We've watched them play
Sure,
pretty well.
gave Davis all they wanted earlier in the year. Dulaney with the punt here, good punt. It's going to run
Nice
right.
punt.
Let's see if it hit out of bounds. I don't know if it hit out or if it did hit before the roll there. So Fredrick now will take over at, let's see where they spot it.
Couple other district games real quick. Brad, Marlowe leads Tishomingo 14-0.
So Fredrick will start with on their own 40-yard line. Good field position this time for the Bombers. So Fredrick back in the I formation here. This time quick pitch comes out on the edge. Good job that time being played by the defense. Just nowhere to go.
Good tackle
played
by
very well.
Levi Baxter.
Levi Baxter, and then Tough Hammond's in there to kind of clean that up.
Levi got hold of his legs. He wouldn't let him go.
No gain. Fredrick now looking to go fast here. Kind of in a different formation.
Oh.
Can't see who has the ball. The number three is going to get
got
it out of the
He's
backfield.
wide out. Colton
Again,
McGahey.
going to make some guys miss. Kind of a weird play there.
That
Where,
was.
You know, it didn't look like any of their guys were in a formation or set, and that's what Coach Parker is yelling on the sideline. It almost looked like a punt formation.
It did, and it almost looked like the wrong guy kept hold of the ball and just, you know, had room.
So first down for Fredrick now. Gets the ball all the way down to the 44-yard line. So Parker, Coach Parker, very upset about that because, like I said, I was kind of the same thing. I didn't think they were properly set. Quarterback's looking to drop back and throw the screen backside, and he does, met immediately by Tyner Claxton for a loss.
And number 11, he got back there, turned around, looked up, and Big Gavin Moore is in his face.
So that's going to bring him all the way back to the, after that loss, it's going to bring him all the way back to the 49-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 14. Again, the good job by Claxton. He was the only one. He read that screen perfect, but they did have 4 or 5 offensive linemen out ready to lead block for the screen. He just blew it up as soon as the ball was caught. So trips formation to one side now. This has probably been their best formation early. The quarterback is not going to look to throw. He's just going to run. That's, you know, so far, you know, we've got to recover on that one. He is, anytime they get in that trips formation, it's almost like he's not looking to ever throw the ball. He's going to run it from as soon as he gets that ball.
I mean, to think about it, he's not really selling it because he's just, he might drop back like he's standing up. He's going to pass, but he's not looking anywhere.
So 3rd and 7 now from the 42-yard line, 8 yards on that play. So, again, same formation now to the opposite side. So we'll see if he actually looks to throw the ball. This time he's looking to, again, tries to throw the screen backside. He's caught. He's got some lead blockers in front of him. He's going to go out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. So, again, same screen, this time to the opposite side.
And that was number 9 Tucker Miller in his face that time.
So 1st and 10 after the long completion on the screen pass. And, again, had some good blockers downfield on that. So ball's going to be spotted at the 24-yard line. 18-yard completion there. So here we go. Again, trips formation. Same formation to the opposite side. Quarterback is going to roll out. He's looking to throw the ball downfield. Nice catch that time. Kind of went up.
Catch.
Good defense, but again, just a better catch by the receiver. Receiver comes down to at the 10-yard line.
A tackle made by number 59, Tanner Claxton.
Good coverage that time, but again, just a good pitch and catch. Ball was placed where nobody else could get it. The receiver went up and got it. Able to come down with kind of a fingertips catch. So 1st and 10 now, or 1st and goal from the 10-yard line for Fredrick. 8:13 to go in the second quarter. Davis leading 6-0. Diamond formation here, goes to the up back. Again, looking for somewhere to go and bottled up immediately. Good job by the defense there. Looks like Moore in on that play, as well as Levi Baxter. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 after that 1-yard gain. back in the diamond formation here. I think you're going to really see this featured on this within the 20. They are going to look to throw the ball. Ooh, very dangerous pass, read perfectly by Colton McGahey there.
If Colton had got his hands on that, he would have been gone.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 now. So I'll tell you what, they're lucky. Colton's unable to come up with that, or that'd been 7 points. So ball is still at the 10-yard line. It's 3rd down, 7:28 to go in the second quarter. Davis leading 6-0. Okay, we're back in that same formation we saw predominantly earlier with trips to one side. So we'll see where they go. If again, quarterback looks like he is going to be. He is just going to be a designated. Whoop. He is looking to. He's just going to run the ball. Let's see if we. Ball's on the ground. Out. They fumbled again. Wolves to recover again. So again, didn't do a quarterback there. Didn't secure the ball. Drops it. It's recovered by the Wolves right about the 5-yard line.
Same place. Same thing.
So again, 7:18 to go. Wolves take over on the fumble. This is that is their second fumble on a good drive that they gave Davis the ball back after getting close to the end zone, getting in the red zone. So
and you talk about a deflator, Brad. I mean, you've made some ground, and to give it up right there.
So 5-yard line now, 1st and 10 at their own 5. So 7:18 to go in the second quarter. Wolves leading 6-0. So again, Fredrick still loading the box here, saying if you can beat us, beat us. Ooh, that time Rawls lowering his shoulder.
24, Lane Rawls on the carry.
The hammer there, just delivering the hit.
And that's what he wants to do every time. He's going to find somebody to put a hat on.
Gain of about 3 on that carry.
So it's going to be 2nd and 6 now.
9-yard line now. Again, that's what we want Lane to do. If we can continue to do that on 1st down, pick up 4 or 5 yards,
sure.
This offense is going to be very successful. Fredrick already substituting out some of their guys up front. So again, trying to save them for the second half. Been a lot of offensive plays ran by both. Quarterback's going to keep this time. He's going to fall forward. Good run that time.
He's going to be close.
Yep, Dulaney there with the carry. Just kind of did a follow there where he followed in behind his tailback. Gets down to about the 15-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1, last 3rd and short. They really loaded the middle of the field, and that's where Parks actually broke off the long run. So we'll see if they come out in a similar formation. This time they've got a lot of guys along the line of scrimmage, but they're going to leave the middle of the field open. Handoff's going to go to Parks again. Parks again is going to burn them on that.
Good run by Drew. One thing I noticed there, Brad, is we got some guys on the sideline now that are, we're kind of swapping out that time. Kevin Boulding playing a little center, swapping out with Tanner there. Just keeping everybody fresh.
So Davis picks up the 1st down now at their 23-yard line. And again, Park's doing a good job of kind of reading where the hole is there. It was kind of stuffed where it was intended to go, which was the over the left guard. He's able to kick it back out over the tackle and picks up the 1st down. 5:25 to go in the first half. Davis leading 6-0. Dulaney's going to keep on the edge. He's got some room to run. Gets down.
He got real close there too, Brad. If he's short, he's about a foot short.
He's not much if he is. They're going to mark him a little bit short, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 1. Oh, they did give him 10 yards on it.
Wow.
So
we'll take those all day.
So 1st and 10 now.
Generous.
33-yard line. Yeah, I like it too.
It's Christmas. Little Santa's working his
That's exactly
from
right.
his roof.
Christmas magic, isn't he? I hope he's got some binoculars over there.
Thank you, Bobby.
Appreciate that, Bobby. No Cole for us this year. All right, handoff goes to Parks this time. This time met almost at the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're going to give him about 1 on that. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. 4:25 to go in the first half. Wolves leading 6-0. Actually, they're going to give him 2, so it's going to be a 2nd and 8.
Second down from the 34.
Again, Wolves will get the ball in the coming out in the second half.
Right.
So let's see what we can do here. Handoff goes to Rawls that time. Rawls picks up a couple, maybe one. Let's see where they spot it. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long here, 3rd and about 8.
Interested to see what they're going to do here, Brad.
3rd and 7, I guess.
So I think if they get close to that first down, they'll go for it on 4th.
Yeah, well, I don't know from this side of the field. I depends on how close they are. Maybe
like
4th and 1,
yeah,
possibly. But I think anything longer than that, they're going to put the ball on the. I don't think they want to give a short field
punt it
with
away,
3 minutes.
Absolutely.
So 3rd and 7, I kind of expect to see the option here out on the edge. Let's see what we see.
We got Cody Caraway out here in front of us.
We got a timeout here by the Wolves. So 3:16 to go. Wolves take a quick timeout, and the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show will also take a quick timeout. We'll be back. This is Davis Wolves football.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free.
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options, and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank.
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
So 3:16 to go in the first half. Wolves leading 6-0. Currently with the ball, facing a 3rd and 7 from their own 35-yard line. So just looking at some of the playoff scenarios that we've got next week, there's a couple teams that, regardless whether we finish 3rd through 5th, that we are looking at playing, Jared. The 3 teams that are most often mentioned that it looks like will either be Bethel at home, Purcell at home or on the road, and then Holdenville at home or on the road, depending on who finishes where in not only our district but their district as well.
And then depending on who we play is on whether you'll see
the game. Yeah, that's exactly right. So, one thing is for sure, we need everybody to either come to the game or, if possible, and we are able to broadcast it, to watch the game, because the Wolves are going to need all of their support in the first round of the playoffs next week. So Dulaney running the option out on the edge. It's kind of what I expected. Bad pitch. Bad pitch, and that's going to be a 4th and long, so this is going to be a punt situation here. 3:05 to go. Again, the option the option there was available. There was some room to run, just not a good pitch there on the edge.
Attention, please. All the elementary cheerleaders involved in
So again, we've got I know probably one of the more popular things coming up at halftime. If we get to show it, we've got the little cheerleaders coming up, So you got all the little girls that have been working all week to learn their cheers, and they're going to be out there performing. So, although we won't be on the broadcast, you'll still be able to see the cheerleaders out there. So 3:05 to go in the first half. Wolves leading 6-0. Overall, the one thing I can say is I would have liked to have taken advantage a little bit more of those two fumbles, but again, it's hard to do when you get the ball on your own 5-yard line.
Yeah, it is tough.
So the one thing we were able to do is flip the field both times. So I see Little Santa Bobby just sent us he just sent us a picture saying the Wolves are number 1.
He did. And we sent a lovely photo.
There we go. So 3:05 to go. Good start for the Wolves. We need to, this kind of reminds me of the game where we gave up the score there at the very end of the first half. We want to avoid that. Let's see if we learn from our mistakes earlier in there. Good punt that time.
Punt.
It's going to take a nice roll. It's going to come down to about let's see where it ends.
Let it roll out.
Come down to about the 34-yard line. So Fredrick will take over at their own 34 with a little under 3 minutes to go in the first half. First half was played pretty well by the Wolves so far. Still got 2 minutes and 56 seconds to go. Looks like Dulaney is getting a little breath on the sidelines, back at that deep safety now. Tough Hammond's out there. And again, earlier in the year when they played that Tampa 2, you had both of them back there. So this has kind of allowed them. Got an empty backfield here by the Fredrick. Fredrick looking to throw the ball again down the field. Not a good throw that time. Kind of underplayed that time by the defense. We had some bracketed coverage, but
if Cody had been at full stride there, he'd have.
Yeah, I think that'd been an interception. This quarterback, he doesn't scare me a lot throwing the ball. He's fairly accurate, but he scares me a lot more running. And again, he has not looked super comfortable throwing the ball downfield. He's thrown those screen passes have looked good coming out of his hand. The quick pitches have looked good. But those downfield throws so far, the Wolves have done a good job defending that. And again, they're looking to throw again. This time another screen pass underneath. There is a flag that came out. He's going to be brought down by Lane Rawls. We'll see what the flag is.
At one point he had Lane beat, and Lane got back up and managed to get in front of him.
Lane missed, got back up, and then made the tackle.
And right in the quarterback's face was Tucker Miller, but Tucker left the.
I don't know what the call was here. Let's see. I thought they threw it towards the line of scrimmage, so illegal motion that time by Fredrick's going to move them back. Again, 2:38 to go.
We'll take that all day.
Sure we will. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long. So let's see if we can get an update on any of those other scores real quick.
I've got that here too, Brad, if you want me to look. Let's see.
It will be second and 15, so.
Let's see.
2:38 to go in the first half. Wolves leading 6-0.
Let's see. Lindsay leads Comanche 22-0.
22-0, okay. I formation this time. They are looking to throw that quick pitch out on the edge. Throws it high, unable to come up with the pass. Going to bring up a 3rd and 15 now.
Let's see here.
Coach Owens had told me he just kind of flips that ball out there, and he's got a pretty explosive arm for the way he throws, but it's a super quick release.
Right.
Again, it's hard to load up on that as quick as he gets rid of the ball. So 2:33 to go in the first half. Fredrick facing a 3rd and 15 from their own 29-yard line. Wolves still leading 6-0. Again, Fredrick with 2 long drives in the first half, both resulting in fumbles that the Wolves are able to recover.
That looks like it's going to be a delayed game.
Yep, so we've got another empty backfield. Let's see if they called timeout. They did not. No, delay a game now by the defense. Delay a game on Fredrick. I don't know how I said the defense. That'd be difficult to do. But
right now, I think we're still waiting for a couple games to start, or just haven't got a score in yet. Because right now, Holdenville Bethel is 0s.
So 3rd and 20 now from what looks like it's going to be the 25-yard line.
Was it Marlowe Tishomingo, 21-0 Marlowe.
Empty backfield now for Fredrick. Fredrick looking to throw the ball downfield. Quarterback is kind of running around. He throws it. He's got a guy wide open.
He overran,
able to pick up the first down. Again, he was wide open. So again, that's you hate to give up on a 3rd and 20, give up a 24-yard completion. Ball comes down to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 now on the Davis side of the field. That clock continues to run. So again, Fredrick back out in that empty set. That time found some movement. Handoff goes to the upback. Upback spins out of the first tackle. He is brought down by, looks like that is Lathan Dickinson there in on the tackle.
We got something going on down here.
Where at? I guess I didn't see.
I guess He was ruled down whenever
he was ruled down when he put his knee down. Yeah,
Parks
okay.
there.
So that's going to bring it. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 now from the 40, what looks like the 44-yard line. Quarterback rolling out, looking to throw the ball downfield. Incomplete. Oh, and almost intercepted that time by Parks. Again, tip drill. The receiver tipped the ball up. Parks took a dive after. It's unable to come up with it, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 with 1:18 to go in the first half. Ball is at the 45-yard line. So the Wolves, let's see if we can get some pressure up front. Again, they're in that trips formation to one side. Looks like we've got a timeout called by the Wolves, and with that we will also take a timeout. 6-0 Wolves, 1:18 to go in the first half. We'll be back.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 PT who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life at Physical Therapy Central.
So 1:18 to go in the first half. Wolves leading 6-0, but the Fredrick Bombers threatening at their own 45-yard line. Again, trying to punch one in before halftime. The Wolves will receive the kick in the second half. Pretty good first half by the Wolves.
It's been a pretty decent first half.
Two pretty evenly matched teams so far.
And I think that's better than what some people thought it might be.
Sure.
But
yeah,
I think Davis showed up. They showed up to play.
So 3rd and 10 from their own 45. Again, empty backfield for the Bombers, looking to throw the ball downfield. Again, quarterback is going to throw a little wheel route, and he is unable to come up with a catch. Wide open, too.
Wow.
Unable wheel route out of the backfield.
It was a
there.
nice pass right over his shoulder.
Yep, good pass that time by the quarterback. Unable to come up with it. It's going to bring up a 4th and 10 from the 45-yard line. So think about that. It only took 8 seconds off the clock, so 1:10 to go before halftime. So we've got the hydration cart making its first trip out onto the field tonight. Looks like there was I don't know if there was an injury out there. We had a bunch of guys taking a knee, so I guess I didn't see it. But 15, the one that intended to make that catch, looks like he kind of got shook up there. So the Wolves defense back on the field. Fredrick facing a 4th and 10 from their own 45-yard line. Fredrick back in the trips formation. Again, this is where we want to make sure and keep containment. Quarterback's got time to throw.
Snaps it in there.
Again,
that's a first down.
Wide open. Able to make the first down catch.
We got to plug those holes, Brad.
Yeah, same play that we gave up the 3rd and 20 on earlier. They're able to pick up that 3rd and 10. Fredrick with 1 minute even to go in the first half, and that clock is still ticking, is going to have the ball at the 28-yard line. Quarterback rolls out, looking to throw the ball downfield. Going deep. Played very well by Cody Caraway. Beautiful play. Receivers unable to come up with it.
Good coverage by Caraway.
Stops the clock with 44 seconds to go, but could not be played any better by the corner right there. Corner came up, high-pointed the ball, and just kind of batted it away before the receiver's able to come down with it. So played very well by Caraway. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Again, Fredrick at the 20, what looks like about the 27-yard line. So that Wolves defense trying to get another stop here. Okay, we've got a timeout. The Wolves take a quick timeout. 44 seconds to go. We'll keep it here this time. We'll stay with you here. Again, 44 seconds go before halftime. Fredrick with a 2nd and 10 from the Wolf 27-yard line, so just outside the red zone.
Tonight's winner is Curtis Lampkin. Congratulations to him.
So again, kind of the turnovers have been the big change in the first half. The Wolves are able to stop 2 long Fredrick drives based off Fredrick fumbles, both within the red zone, and then Davis able to take the long touchdown run. Able to get their own first down on the 4th down run, and again to get on the board. So 6-0, Davis leading with 44 seconds go in the first half. So trips formation back out there for Fredrick. Again, they've had quite a bit of luck here throwing underneath on this, so we'll see where they go. Quarterback is looking to throw the ball deep again. This time is, again, hits the receiver right in the hands, and he drops it.
That's great, Brad, but we can't depend on them to drop it every time.
That should have been a catch at about the 10-yard line right there. It's incomplete, but it's just incomplete because the receiver lost it.
That kid's quick enough to flip that around
and
make up some ground.
Yep. And again, he was open on that again, so we got to still tighten up in our pass defense. Done a pretty good job of limiting their run game, but again, we can't let them throw the ball on us. So 3rd and 10 now from the 27-yard line. Quarterback again is going to roll out. It's intended downfield.
Good job,
nice job
Lathan.
That time by Lathan Dickinson. Again, knocking that ball away. 29 seconds to go before halftime. Now 3rd and 10. Actually 4th and 10 now. So, we need to remember where 15 is at over the middle again, because we have gave that up now. Two
times,
3rd and longs. So again, now facing a 4th and long. I wouldn't be surprised to see that come back to that play.
And at the same time, got to watch that 11 who may run out of the backfield.
Sure. So trips formation again. Same look we've had the last 2. He's going to roll out a little bit. They're looking to throw the screen back. Played well that time by the defense. 11 is going to throw the ball.
It in there.
He catches it. Let's see where he's brought down.
Right at the 5, Brad.
Brought down at the 5-yard line.
Tackled by Tough Hammonds and Colin Dulaney.
With 15 seconds to go before halftime. Fredrick's trying to go fast here. Timeout, Fredrick. And again, we will stay here. So Fredrick threatening now at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 5. 15 seconds to go before halftime. Wolves leading 6-0. Again, we've got coaches on the field here. They're really upset about something here. I don't know exactly what they saw there. I did not see it, but.
Here at the timeout. $50 cash courtesy of
and again, they ran. Again, I'm not quite sure what he's upset about. Something I did not see, but the one question I've had is they've ran that screen a couple times, and both times it's looked like they've had some linemen downfield, and I don't know if that is kind of where if he's upset about that play a couple plays back. But again, he's letting the coaches have it.
And that's usually something those refs are watching too, but it does happen.
So here we go. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. 16 seconds to go before halftime. Been a good first half. Diamond formation again.
Here it goes.
Predominantly a run formation. They're going to run the ball. Let's see if we can stop them. Again, quarterback's going to look to throw. Single
looking
coverage.
At that number 13.
Gets him out of the backfield. 15 is in the end zone for a touchdown. So.
And we watched him run all the way.
Yep.
Yeah, touchdown number 13.
Nice job of hitting the running back out of the backfield, kind of on, a little wheel route right there.
And that.
So back to kick the extra point now. 8 seconds to go before halftime. Score is 6-6. Extra point attempt to come here. So it looks like maybe number 30 to kick the extra point here. Number 70 to kick the extra point.
That's a big old kicker.
He is a big old kicker, big lineman. Boy, and that kicker is no good.
Dinks it
Bounces off the front.
We're tied at 6s, Brad.
So, again, not a good kick. Went off the front of the goalpost. It's no good. So it's 6-6 with 8 seconds to go. Wolves will get the ball coming out of halftime. Two very evenly matched teams tonight. Okay, I don't know if he won or not, but somebody is making their run up here for that drawing. It looks like Mr. Mapes. I believe that was Brad Pletcher on his way up here. Let's see if it was Brad Pletcher. Let's see if he won. He's claiming that he did. So again, what have you liked about the first half? What have you not liked about the first half?
Well, the Wolves came out with good intensity. We've run the ball well. We've made some really good plays on offense. Defense, we've made some plays, but we're letting them get wide open in the middle, and we're giving him all day to do it.
So Fredrick, obviously, in the second half is going to try and put the ball in the air. They've had some success, throwing the ball against the Wolves. They have not had much success running the ball. So, you can kind of expect what the Wolves have kind of struggled with this year is in our coverage.
Defense.
Yep. So, again, I kind of expect that here. Again, they're going to come out of a formation here.
That's what I believe. You're right. That's what we're going to see in the second half.
Sure
Brad.
it is. And again, we can't be content with 6 points because 6 points is not going to win this game. So we're going to have to see some offense coming. Pretty good kick this time. It's going to be fielded by Blankenship, number 30. Blankenship is trying to pick up what he can. He's going to come down about the 35-yard line.
It's going to be 2 seconds.
It's going to be 2 seconds left. We'll see if we run a play here or just take a kneel and go into halftime. I always like when there's 2 seconds left. I always like sailing one, seeing what we can do. Yep,
see what happens.
Yep. Now you don't just put it up where it can be intercepted and returned, but I do like to see. I like to see them put the ball in the air because again, we'll see what we do here. We are going to come out in it looks like we are going to come out in a victory formation here, so we are going to take a knee. 6-6 halftime, and again, the Wolves are going to be content to get the ball in the second half.
I wanted to see something cool, but so tied at 6s here at the half. Real quick, Brad, before we take off, I do want to talk about we talked about some of the possible matchups for the Wolves. Purcell or Bethel, and you threw out Holdenville there.
Yep.
Now, with Purcell or Bethel, if Davis plays Purcell or Bethel, you will not see us.
So they both are part of that network.
They are both of the NFHS network that is with the OSSAA, and if a school is a member of that network, even if they don't stream the game, we can't because we're not a member. We don't want to charge people that watch our games money. We don't want to charge you guys to do that. So we will we haven't joined that network. We're not going to.
So what about Holdenville, which is the third one on
I just checked with Bobby, and Holdenville is not on that list. So if we play the Wolverines, one, we'll be able to live stream it. Two, I know that's close to your alma mater.
Sure it is, just down the road.
That is my dad's alma mater.
Sure.
So now I promise I won't be wearing Wolverine blue and gold, but it will be nice to go either play the Wolverines here, play them there. If we play Holdenville.
So if you look at the current standings going into this game, 2A3 is the district that we are matched up with, and the teams that we are looking at are anywhere from 3 to 5. In third place for 2A3 is actually Christian Heritage at 6-3. In fourth place is Bethel at 5-3, and in sixth place is Purcell at 4-5. So if we end in fourth place, we would be playing Purcell at home.
Okay.
If we are to end in fourth place, if we end in third place, we would be playing Holdenville at home. So again, and that's not considering what those teams do if they move up or down in their district. That's going into tonight. So again, I know that the one that everybody was interested in was Bethel Purcell, which we're set to play tonight. That game was canceled. So
they're not going to make it up.
So they are not going to make it up. So that will probably go to point differential to determine the district standings. We don't know what that is because this is, again, the first time the playoffs have accepted everybody team in the district. So I don't know how you would do point differential when teams have played different numbers of games based on COVID. So, again, that's why we're kind of vague on that, is we really don't know the answer yet.
We just don't want – I know, we would love to – we want to definitely show you guys, but right now we're going to shut up here and let the little cheerleaders do their thing.
So we'll be back after halftime.
Everyone knows that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You need something good to
Okay, Jared, about a minute to go before the start of the second half here. The Wolves will get the receive, set to receive here the second half kickoff. So good game, 6-6 at halftime. Yep. You know, we expected a very, very clean, evenly played game, and it's been a good one.
It has been a good one. I have a little news on our playoff front, Brad.
Okay.
So, like we said, if we played Purcell or Bethel, they're part of the NFHS, and we won't be able to broadcast. So even though when it comes to playoffs, the OSSAA charges $200 to be able to broadcast that. So we will have the potential for donations to be taken up on the school website under the store.
Okay.
So that we can pay that fee if we play Holdenville.
Sure.
Because if we play Holdenville, then it will cost $200, but we will be able to broadcast that game.
Sure.
Just like we did last year. When we went up to
Millwood. You bet.
Had a lot of fun.
We did have fun.
You and I froze on a horse tank. It was great.
Yep.
But so there will be potential for donations to be taken up on the school website under the store tab if we play Holdenville.
Okay.
And we would appreciate any help with that, because us being able to go do that, I mean, it does cost a little bit, but us being able to go do that means more people can get their eyes on it.
So what you're saying, Jared, is if we don't get any donations, it's you or I paying for it, huh? Or perhaps the school, but
I'm a poor school teacher, Brad.
I understand. hey, I'm a poor technology school employee as well. So maybe who knows? No, we'll see. But that's a good point there.
But we'll get there when we get there. Let's get through the Bombers first.
Yep.
So
well, this is what's important, and that's how we finish this game right here. So. Again, we've got the opportunity here. Had a good first half. We've got to kind of build off of that. Like I said, this is an opportunity to get a good big win right before the playoffs, and that's important. It sets momentum for what we expect to do and what we want to do in the playoffs this year. So minute 8 to go. The Wolves are out on the field right now. Fredrick is coming out to kick.
Real quick shout out to the 243 people we have on the live stream, Brad.
Well, thank you for all the people participating. You're watching a heck of a game, so let's hope the second half is just as good as the first half was.
Absolutely. That 237 now. That makes me happy.
There you go.
Appreciate everybody watching. Shout out again to my brother-in-law Chris in Arlington, who I found out watches us every time he can, and has talked to me a little bit during the game. So
shout out to Bobby Alexander. We miss you, Bobby. Kinda.
I know. I mean,
you
all I
were
can think
deeply
of
thinking about that.
I was. I mean, sugar plums were dancing in my head.
There you go. Yep.
And I can hear. Up on the rooftop.
Yep.
We miss you, Bobby.
I forgot the binoculars tonight, or we could check and see if we actually could see him, because I think we could if we just went out there on the where the camera's at.
He's probably feeding reindeer. He's busy, Brad.
Okay, 12 minutes to go. Here's the start of the third quarter. Back deep for the Wolves. Colton McGahey, look at that.
I popped Ty Barnett. I'm done. I can go home now. That made me happy.
Parker just fell down and did a somersault out there, so.
Oh, he did?
Yes. Okay, so the kick is going to be fielded there. It looks like by number 20, Cody Caraway. Looked like he had a little bit of a lane there for a minute. So going to be brought down at about the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Wolves at the 35. Uh-oh, and somebody is down on the field. I don't know if that is Caraway. That is actually Parks.
Parks.
Gets up kind of gingerly there. They're going to help him to the sideline. Parks is kind of he's battled that knee injury for what seems like a couple years now.
Yep.
I know he wears that big, bulky brace, and again, I remember when he got hurt originally last year. I think it was in his sophomore year that he got hurt.
Yeah, well, it was freshman year.
Was it his freshman year?
Freshman year, I remember that.
But again, they're going to take him to the sidelines here and work on him a little bit. Parks is a big player both offensively and defensively at the linebacker spot. So Dulaney is going to run this play in here.
1st and 10 for the 34.
Davis's first play of the second half. Again, I'd like to see us kind of get back to running the ball at them. Again, they've still got everybody loaded in the box. So Dulaney's going to run the option. Blankenship there with the pitch. That time picks up a couple, but played pretty well by the defense.
Brandon Blankenship on the carry.
So about 1 or 1.5 yards there on that first down play. So 2nd and 9 from the 34-yard line. Again, got to get some chunk plays here and kind of get this ball moving downfield again. So Wolves back in the heavy set. They're back in that heavy set. Again, quarterback's going to keep on a straight follow. Does a good job just kind of falling forward to pick up a couple. And again, we hear their little airplane over there honking the horn.
Wow.
I actually don't know if I would do it there because he broke the line of scrimmage and picked up about 3 yards after the carry. So, and I don't know if I've told you how annoyed I am by that sound.
I can tell that it's your favorite thing in the world.
It is less than that. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 from the 38-yard line.
3rd and 7.
I know I was talking to a couple people down there earlier, and they said that Fredrick actually tried to call timeout, but the officials couldn't hear it because that the plane alarm was going off or the siren was going off, so they actually missed the timeout earlier. So carry this time is not going to be for much. And that after that happened, the Fredrick coach went over to whoever is running that contraption and kind of gave him an earful. So 4th and 5, looks like we're going to see the punt team for the first time tonight for the Wolves. Or not the first time. There were a couple punts there in the first half. For some reason, I was thinking that we hadn't seen it, but Dulaney did punt a couple times in the first half. So 3 and out. Fredrick going to get the ball for the first time in the second half, and that's not necessarily how we wanted to start the second half.
No,
Dulaney's punt, kind of a line drive. Good bounce, though. It's going to come to a stop at about the 24-yard line. So Fredrick will take over on the 24. Again, 6-6 ball game, 9:36 to go in the third quarter.
Still anybody's shot, Brad.
Ball's going to be marked at the 25-yard line.
So now we'll see what the Wolves got on defense, what adjustments we made at halftime.
Yep. We see Hammond's back there at safety now, so Dulaney kind of getting a little breather here. Fredrick coming back out in a little bit different formation here. Got a wing, putting one guy in motion into that heavy set, and they are looking to throw a quick pitch on the edge. Rawls looked like he got held. They are not going to call it. Again, played pretty well, but he had the edge and was getting held as he was running.
He was getting bounced
parallel with the line of scrimmage.
Right there, yeah.
Ooh, picked up more than I thought there. Picked up about 5 yards on that first down carry. Or 6.
Number 6, Matthews on the carry.
So again, I think that was a missed call, but it wasn't super obvious. So again, same formation now, opposite side. Actually, I formation this time. Quick pitch goes back out on the edge. Played that time pretty well by the defense. Going to be right at the stick, maybe a first down. Hammond's in on coming up out of the safety position, making that tackle.
Number 15, Edwards on the carry.
So it is a first down. Baxter also in on that play.
So now that Fredrick's coming at a different angle at this than they did last time.
So they have not put the ball in the air yet. It's all been on the ground here. And again, I think that's what I think Davis would prefer they keep the ball on the ground, but they're going to have to get a stop here. I formation again. Quick pitch goes back underneath the 13. Played defensive end that time, stayed home. He had nowhere to go. It's going to be a gain of about 1. Again, the running back there is going to be a little bit slow to get up. So they faked the quick pitch. They went back underneath on the crossbuck play. Defensive end stayed home and dropped him as soon as he got the handoff. So played well that time up front by, I believe that was Moore in on that tackle. I can't tell. It was one of the Moores.
One of them.
Wasn't Gavin. So second and 9
Connor.
now and 36, and that was Connor in on that play. Six-man front now for the Wolves. Quick pitch goes back out on the edge. Again, definite hold there, and it's going to get called back.
Look like I think we're that or get a holder blocking the back on number 13.
Well, we had Tucker Miller out there in coverage. He got mugged trying to get out and make the play, so this one's going to come back for a holding call. Holding, there we go. It's going to back him up. And again, that one was pretty obvious. It was right in front of it was out in the open there, right in front of the official. So 7:47 to go in the third quarter. So 10-yard penalty from the spot there is going to bring the ball back to the 30-yard line. So it'll be second down still, but at the 30. It'll be a second and about 15 yards. Crossbuck again back underneath. That time played pretty well by Burks.
Yeah, covered it up pretty good that time.
But still, we don't want to. Didn't get touched till he's about 8 yards in, which again we can't give up that much on the first down play there. So it's going to bring up a third and about third and 5. But again, too much there on that second down play. Ball's at the 40-yard line. Let's see if we can get some penetration up front by the defensive line. Get a stop here. So they are back in that diamond formation. So again, 15 just gets a direct snap, makes the defender miss, gets out on the corner, makes another man miss, is brought down, but again had two opportunities to stop him short, makes both guys misses and picks up the first down. So the ball is going to be spotted at what looks like about the 48-yard line. First and 10 for Fredrick. So Fredrick driving here with their first possession of the second half. So this third quarter is going quick. So first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Wolves back in a 6-man front, or a 5-man with a rover walked up. Quarterback drops back, single receiver out deep. They are either trying to run the screen, and again, quarterback makes a couple guys miss. He's still looking to throw the ball, makes another guy miss.
Put a hand on
there
him.
We go. Finally brings him down and bring him down for a loss.
Man, we could have had him for about another 10 yards, Brad.
Really played well that time by the defense. They tried to look downfield first. He was covered, so they went back to what was going to be a tunnel screen. Again, linebackers were good in coverage, so he just kind of had to eat the ball and pick up what he could. Ball's going to be spotted at what looks like the 45-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 16. So trips formation to the near side of the field. Quarterback rolls back, looking to throw the ball downfield. And again, we have seen that exact same play. That's the third time that he has been wide open in coverage. He's finding that sweet spot in the zone. And again, we've got to do a better job of covering 24. That's the third time where they've had a third and long or a long down in distance. And you can't. They can't have a play that easy. We got to get in coverage. If we got to get a deeper drop or shallower drop from a safety perspective, we can't let them have that much space. So first and 10 now from the 37-yard line for Fredrick. 17 yards on that play. Running around the edge, and again, nowhere to go. We got a hold.
I think
it looks like they're throwing it at the line of scrimmage again. So Hammond's there in on the play. Tanner Claxton also. We got another block in the back here. So that's going to move it back. And again, this is where we need to take advantage of that. We've got another long down and distance play. We cannot let them have a wide open play downfield. So Park still kind of trying to walk it off. It's been a big loss for him being out this series, and that's not to say that the people that replaced him aren't doing a good job. They are. It's just Parks is a really valuable piece. So after the block in the back, the ball is going to be moved back to the 49-yard line or 50-yard line. So again, it's going to be a first down, but it's now a first and about 23. So trips formation again. We've seen this several times. 13 gets
Handoff
a quick
13.
handoff on the edge. Good job that time by the defense.
Stopped
Rawls in on the play.
Looks like you might have about got 2 yards on that, Brad, maybe one.
Nice, played very well that time by both Rawls and Dulaney. So again, we can handle a 2-yard run on first and 23.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 48-yard line. So pick up about 2 yards on that. So got more of a pro set now, 2 receivers to each side. This is the traditional spread look. Looking to throw the ball downfield. Quarterback is going to tuck the ball and just kind of run. He lets it go. I
saw a hold back there in the backfield as they were coming around the corner.
Incomplete pass, though. I was kind of I was a little bit hard on those defensive backs. The play, a couple plays back, but that time they played it really well downfield. Good drops all around, good coverage. Didn't really give him anything to go. To me, it looked like that quarterback was just going to tuck it and take off, and there was just nowhere to go. They did a good job of kind of spying him and not letting him get out in the open.
Number 75, Connor Moore, was coming around the corner, and he about had his shirt taken off.
Yep.
Coming around the side.
So 3rd and 22, same look offensively this time. This time it's going to be a great handoff. Makes one guy miss. He's still running, but it's going to bring up it's a good run. Picks up about 15 yards on that, it looks like.
4th and 7.
Yep.
15, Edwards.
Again, too much on that play, but again, straight draw that time.
And after a chunk like that, they're going to go for it.
Yep. So 4th and 7 from what looks like the 34-yard line. Quarterback rolls out, looking to throw. Moore is in coverage. Quarterback is just going to tuck and run. He is hit, and it's going to be short. Wolves will take over.
And again, Brad, they are holding that man coming around the corner.
Sure,
he's got a handful of jersey, and either the ref's not looking or he doesn't care because it's blatant.
And I'll tell you what, that time I didn't think it was a good play by the quarterback. I thought he had no chance at getting that. He was going to have to make several guys miss to pick that up. So fortunately, the defense played it well and stops him for the loss. They looked for the flag. I don't know what flag they thought was going to be thrown there. Fredrick was making the motion that they thought there should have been a flag on the Wolves. But anyway, it works. The Wolves will take over at their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Again, this third quarter, 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third quarter, 6-6 ball game. Wolves this time hand off directly to Rawls. Rawls forward for a couple. One thing Fredrick has done better here in the second half is they're doing a pretty good job kind of building a pile in the middle of the field. So we're having to kick it outside, and they're using their speed outside, walking their corners up to really not give us a whole lot of room to run. So gain of about 3 on that first down play is going to bring up a 2nd and 7 from the 33-yard line. Again, flexbone formation this time. Dulaney under center. Dulaney's going to keep this time on a straight follow, and he's going to pick up a couple.
He got right in behind Lane Rawls there.
So again, 3rd and 7 now, and
easy
again,
over here, Brad.
Yeah, I know it looks like it. So this looks like about 6 is where I'd put it. 3rd and 6, and again, this is, we have not had a lot of success here at this 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 mark. So I know the last couple times we've ran this, we've tried to run some option on the end. I'd like to see us do something a little bit different here. We'll see what we go. That tight end out of the backfield, or that tight end, and again, that may be where we go. We are going to run the option here.
Pitch.
Again, pitch out on the end. The ball's on the ground.
It
looks like it's Fredrick Ball. So Fredrick with the fumble now. It's going to take over in great field position after the Davis fumble.
That defense for Fredrick is just too fast.
Yeah, and
to be able to do that.
That one you got to eat. You can't pitch. You got to, again, you understand you're trying to draw in the defense, but you got to eat that one and just take the loss and punt the ball. So Fredrick will take over. Ball is at the Davis 29-yard line after the fumble. So again, 6-6 ball game, minute 50 to go in the third quarter. Handoff goes to 15. 15's got some room to run. Gets out on the edge.
I think
it looks like they're going to throw a flag.
Flag.
It's a hold. It's coming back. And again, they fumbled at the end of that play. The Wolves are saying
we'll
they
take
have
that
recovered.
ball.
So
yeah, deny that flag. We'll take the ball.
So let's see. The officials are going to meet. There is a hold.
Decline. Davis ball.
Davis ball after the back-to-back fumbles. So Davis fumbles. First play of Fredrick's possession, they fumble, and Davis will now take over at the 20-yard line. So again, here's where we need to establish that first down run. We need to pick up a good 3-4 yards here, make that second and third short yardage downs. We have not had a lot of luck running the ball here in the second half. We got to get back to doing that. So we're coming out in the flex bone formation with an inline tight end. So, again, lined up to run the ball here. Quarterback is going to throw. He's open downfield. Pass is intended for McGahey. McGahey trying to outrun the defenders.
Oh, that was great.
So McGahey outruns the defender, just runs past him, gets down to about the 20-yard line, 25-yard line.
I got excited. That was great.
That was a beautiful pass from their own 20 yards all the way to the opposite 20.
And Colton McGahey, who we give a ton of flack to.
He ran so fast he blew his shoe out there.
Wow.
So he is coming to the sideline trying to put his shoe back on. So again, and Colton can run. He's got some speed.
Yeah.
So, you know, he was part of that track team last year, so he can really go. So Wolves first down after the long completion. Ball's going to be spotted at the 22-yard line. Davis with the handoff to the up back that time. Lane Rawls on the carry. He's going to, looks like, let's see where they spot it. They're going to say a pickup of about 2 yards on that carry. So 52 seconds to go in the third quarter, 6-6 ball game.
I think that shot a little life into the offense, too.
Sure it did.
You know, get that big gain.
You know, here's where we want, you know, we ran the ball a lot here in the first half. This is where we really need to, kind of pound that front right now.
Yeah.
You know, they've played a lot of downs. We need to go at them with the run game. So 2nd and 8 from the 20-yard line. Dulaney out on the edge, looked to pitch, but he is going to keep the ball himself and fall forward for a couple. So it's going to bring up a third and what looks like about 5 or 6 again. 3rd and about 5. And again, this is we are definitely in 4-down territory. So the ball is now spotted at the 16. And that is the end of the third quarter. So we will take a real quick break. You're listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. We'll be back.
Everyone knows that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You need something good to kickstart your morning. Donuts has a variety of coffee beverages, donuts, and my personal favorite, pig in the blankets. They even have a built-in drive-thru or an inside dining area. Donuts is located on Main Street. They are a proud sponsor of Davis Public Schools.
So we're back. This is the start of the fourth quarter, 6-6 ball game. The Wolves threatening at the Fredrick 16-yard line. Again, the big play here, the long pass play by Colin Dulaney to Colton McGahey, and McGahey gets the ball all the way down within the 20, and we are now facing a 3rd and 4 for the Wolves at the 16-yard line. So again, the Wolves trying to get some momentum back, and that long pass did it. So let's see if the Wolves are able to capitalize after the big play. So start of the fourth quarter. So this has been a good one. I hope everybody at home is enjoying this game. It's been a Been a great one. Next week starts the playoffs, so both these teams trying to build some momentum going into the playoffs. So 3rd and 4. Dulaney under center. Dulaney is going to follow. He's got some room to run. He is going to get in the end zone. Let's see if they mark it. Touchdown. So Dulaney scores the touchdown on the quarterback keeper. 15-yard touchdown run by Dulaney. So with 11:54 to go in the 3rd quarter, Wolves now take the lead. Extra point attempt to come. Justin Eidelman in to kick the extra point. So here is Eidelman's extra point. Dulaney to hold. Kick is up.
Nice.
Kick is good. Just like that, it is now 13-6 with 11:54 to go in the ball game. We'll stay here in the 4th quarter. Somehow the scoreboard keeper gave us 38 points. Now 51.
Keep going.
Look at that. I don't know who's working the scoreboard, but I think they're making everybody's day because the score now shows 54-6 on the score. I think it is 13-6, but that's close. So
Shane did it.
Everybody
give
Shane Moss
a round
out
of
there.
applause.
He made everybody's day by bumping the score up there. A couple extra points there for a short period of time. So if you're at home, you're missing all this fun we're having.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what's happening.
And I'm pointing at you, Bobby, when I say that.
I forgot I was on YouTube.
Well, there we go. 11:54 to go in the 4th quarter. 13-6 ball game now.
Just hit buttons and see what happens.
So let's see what we can do defensively. Again, the fumbles have really came back to hurt Fredrick. That's their 3rd turnover of the game. 3 fumbles. Davis unable to capitalize on the first 2, but that one right there, they're able to punch in. And again, 80-yard touchdown drive, 5 plays. Again, you can't do it any better than that for a touchdown.
Not at all. So now our defense has to step up.
Got to stand up. So Lane Rawls to kick here, and like you said, he said he just likes to aim for somebody's head and kick it, and it's a good onside kick again. Nice snap.
Get him. Oh.
3 with the catch there. Pays the price.
Good
Brought
job.
down immediately.
I thought there for a little bit, Brad, he might cough it up.
So Fredrick will take over now at the 44-yard line. And again, it'll be interesting to see. Fredrick was real content there in the 3rd quarter running the ball. They really didn't put it in the air very much. We're going to see if that will continue. I would imagine you're going to start seeing them airing it out. This time we've got a spread look with them with 2 receivers to each side, so we'll see. Quarterback does hand off to 15. 15's done some damage here in the second half. Nice tackle that time by number 59, Tanner Claxton, running him down on the backside.
The Bomber front line got a good push that
time.
Yeah,
they're moving our defensive line. So, and again, good run that time. Picks up about 5 yards on that first down play, and that's too much. 2nd and 4, so the ball's at the 49-yard line. Again, another spread look. Straight handoff again to 15. Again, he's this time it was to 6, but again, we are not making any contact until about 8 yards deep there, and that's.
And when they're making it, Brad, there's no arm to it. It's just they're trying to hit him with shoulders. You got to wrap up and hang on.
So 1st and 10 for for Fredrick. The ball is now at the 39-yard line, and again they're quickly moving downfield. Spread look again. And again, I wouldn't be surprised to see 6 get the ball again. High snap. Quarterback's looking to throw the ball. He's trying to weigh people off. The ball is intended.
All over
and I'll tell you what, he just threw the ball downfield. There it is. There's a flag down. I think it's going to be an intentional grounding, but let's see what the flag is for. Because the nearest guy was probably 10 yards downfield at the closest.
There is a flag down on the play.
So is that an illegal receiver or illegal man downfield? So Again, we talked about some of those screen passes earlier. There was definitely a lineman downfield on that, so that's going to bring them back. So the ball is going to come back to what looks like the 45-yard line after that penalty.
5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
So still first down. It's going to be 1st and 15 from the 44. 10:34 to go in the ball game. Wolves leading 13-6. Again, another spread look this time by the quarterback. Wouldn't be surprised to see 6 get the ball here. And again, straight handoff, same play again. This time played a little bit better by the defense. But still, he's picking up 4 or 5 yards before any defender is touching him.
Even with the extended yardage, you can't do that.
Nope. So there is a man down for Fredrick, that running back that time. He is still on the ground. Gain of 5 is going to bring up a 2nd and about 11. Ball's at the 41-yard line. So with that injury timeout, we will also take a timeout. This is the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. Brad Bentley and Jared Morris will be back.
Everyone knows that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You need something good to kickstart your morning. Donuts has a variety of coffee beverages, donuts, and my personal favorite, pig in the blankets. They even have a built-in drive-thru or an inside dining area. Donuts is located on Main Street. They are a proud sponsor of Davis Public Schools.
We are back. It is 10:09 to go in the fourth quarter. Number 5, that big sophomore we mentioned earlier, was down on that play. Again, he was the ball carrier. Kind of got hit. Kind of got a little limp there, so got hit a little in his leg. It looked like lower extremity injury. So the Wolves trying to get off the field here. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 11. And again, Fredrick not doing anything tricky on this drive. Again, they're just running the ball right at the Wolves, and again, picking up 5-6 yards before the defense is making any contact. So again, our guys up front, we're going to have to tighten up here because we're getting pushed off the ball by their big offensive line. And again, they've got a heavy set out there right now with a tight end and a wing. And again, they're going to put another guy in motion to that same side. They're just going to run a little quick pitch out on the edge. Makes a guy miss. He's still out in the open. Good job that time, Levi Baxter bringing the guy down on the backside. But, man, he had some room to run. 1st and 10 now by 15.
Gotta wrap up, Brad.
Yep, ball's going to be spotted at the 29-yard line after that first down run. Again, 9:38 to go in the ball game, 13-6, the Wolves leading.
I see a lot of leaving your feet on a tackle, trying to dive and get that, and it just doesn't always work.
No. So another spread formation here. Again, this time played very well in the backfield. That was Tucker Miller who shot in there initially.
And Lane Rawls cleaned it up.
Lane Rawls cleaned it up. That's what we need, though. We can't let them, the first time we hit them to be 6 yards into our backfield. And that time played very well. He read the play, came up, slowed him down, able to give his defense an opportunity to catch up. So going to be a 2nd and 11 from the 25-yard line. So 8:54 to go in the ball game. Davis leading 13-6. Quarterback, quick pitch out on the edge.
Missed him.
2 guys missed him. He's still running. Again, at least we did not give up on that play, and he's brought down by, again, Tucker Miller. Tucker having a great game today. 2 guys had the opportunity to bring him down for no gain. He's able to pick up a couple, but it's still going to bring up a 3rd and 8 from the 23-yard line. So big third down right here. This is a kind of a gassed Davis defense. We need them to tighten up and get off the field if they can. Again, more than likely we're in a position where they're going to have to do it 2 downs. So trips formation to one side. They're just going to hand off and run power with 15. Picks up it's going to bring up a 4th and short. He's not going to have enough for the first down, but he's going to be about a yard or 2 yards short.
Real quick update. Lindsay 28, Comanche 0 in the third quarter.
So that sounds like a game that Lindsay is going to win. So 4th and 1, big 4th down right here. The ball at the 15-yard line. Davis defense got to get some pressure up front. 7:42 to go in the ball game, leading 13-6. Big 4th and 1. Fredrick coming out in a straight run formation, a diamond formation. You know they're going to run the ball. Let's see if we can stop them. Hard count here. Handoff goes to number 6. He's hit in the backfield. Let's see if he falls forward. I'll tell you what, Baxter had an opportunity to catch him in the backfield. Kind of falls out of it there. Looks like they're going to spot it as a first down, but it's close.
They might bring the chains out for this, Brad.
It's a close play. Let's see where they're spotting it, and they are going to bring the chains out. I think he got enough for the first down, but we're about to measure. Oh, and they did get enough for the first down. So Fredrick now 1st and 10. Ball's at the 14-yard line. Again, a drive that started at Frederick's own 44-yard line. Another diamond formation. This time they're going to kick one receiver out wide and bring him in motion. Fake handoff underneath. They're just going to hand to 15. 15 is running hard, runs almost over the defense there, gets close to the goal line. Looked like no one wanted to tackle that young man.
Wanted
he was
to touch
going.
him.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd goal. Ball's going to be spotted at the 5-yard line. So again, 4 or 5-yard line here. Looks like it might be on the 4. Okay, 6:43 to go in the ball game, 13-6 game. We've got a 1st and goal now for Fredrick at the what looks like the 4-yard line. Again, Fredrick offensively has been very tough on the Davis defense on this drive. They've been very consistent, picking up what they can. They're back in that diamond formation, going to run the ball right at Davis. Facing a 1st and goal at the 4. 6
Hand
with the
off to
ball. Let's see if he got in. He's going to be close.
Whoa.
Had a little extracurricular after the play. Both guys got up and said, "Hey, we weren't doing anything," and so no flag on anybody.
Yeah.
So the ball is at the 3-yard line. 2nd goal now. Gain of about 1. Again, tried to run a little bit of a misdirection there. Davis' defense, they've been out for a lot of plays this series. Let's see what they're able to do now. Again, diamond formation again. Quarterback's going to give to 6. He's met in the backfield by Levi Baxter.
Wow.
Again, Levi doing a good job of just reading it from the backside and
bottling
following
it up
them.
and putting a hit on them.
So 5:43 to go now. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal. Ball is at the 4-yard line, so loss of 1 on that play. So 3rd and goal. They are still in the same formation, still a running formation. They're going to run the ball. Got it out on the edge with 15, and he is going to get in. So touchdown. So Fredrick able to answer. 5:20 to go in the ball game. It is now 13-12 with the extra point attempt to come.
I got a feeling we're going to see it go for 2.
I would not be surprised, but they do have their kicker back out on the field.
Number 15, Edward.
Kicker, and again, number 70 is not a little kicker.
No, he a big boy.
Yeah. So again,
They
kicker back out on the field.
We'll take that. We'll take that dink
Let's
off.
see what we can get here. Kick is up.
He got that
time.
one.
It looked like it was straight down the middle, and it is good. So it is a tie ball game. 5:20 to go. 13-13 now. So 13-13. We got our money's worth tonight.
We did.
And it's not over yet. What we need now is a drive that takes 5 minutes and 20 seconds that results in a touchdown.
That would be spectacular.
So again, a lot of guys playing a lot of minutes tonight for Davis. I know that they are tired, but we're going to have to suck it up and play with some heart here because this is winning time if we want to win. Again, played very well. Two very evenly played teams the entire game.
I mean, absolutely, Brad. They both teams been playing hard. It's been a good game. It's been a fun one to watch.
So if you're Fredrick right here, would you be tempted to kick on sides? You give them a short field if you do it.
That's the problem. I think
you make them go the length of the field.
I think Frederick's going to kick it long because, I think in their mind that long pass to McGahey was a fluke.
Yep.
And so
we were getting beat up front defensively there. Now those same guys are going to be on offense. So now we are going to have to be the one that beats them up front. So 5:20 to go in the ball game, 13-13. So 70, the same young man that kicked the extra point there to tie the ball game up, is now going to kick this kickoff. Again, back deep for the Wolves. It looks like that is, I believe that's Colton McGahey back there.
That is Colton.
Okay.
Oh, big deep kick.
Big deep kick. McGahey is going to catch it.
Get a lane.
He's got a little
Colton.
bit of a lane.
Get a lane. He
picks
lost
up
it.
what he can.
Let's
see if they're going to throw a flag.
Ref.
I don't think they're going to do it.
They didn't throw a flag. That was a late hit because he was definitely out of bounds.
So here we go. Wolves will take over. Ball is going to be at their own, what looks like about their 32-yard line. So Davis with the ball, 5:11 to go in the ball game. 13-13 score.
Yep.
So about the, what looks like about the 34. Say the 33 to be safe here. So again,
let's see what the offense is going to bring out here, Brad.
So again, Dulaney going to keep. He's got a little bit of room to run here. Nice first down play there. Dulaney picks up some good positive yardage on that first down play, and there was nobody after that initial level.
No, if he could have gotten past that first man, he'd have been running for a little bit.
Picked up about 6 yards on that first down play, which is, again, what we like to see. Brings a second and third and short.
I mean, at this point, we're okay with 4 yards in a cloud of dust.
Again, that clock is continuing to go. 4:40 to go. 2nd and 5 now. 38-yard lines where the ball is going to be spotted. Again, Dulaney's going to run the option out on the edge, picks up what he can. Picks up a couple yards on that, not a whole lot. Picks up maybe 1. Again, there was nothing real tricky about that. Davis said, we're going to run the ball right at you. Picked up a little bit more than I thought. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. So the ball's going to be at the 41-yard line. Again, a little over 4 minutes to go in the ball game. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. McGahey out wide, and again, he's already burnt them once, so I'm sure they're going to pay attention to him. Quarterback's just going to keep on a straight follow, and he's going to pick up the first down.
Good job.
And I say a follow, that's really not a follow. That's the silent snap where he just follows in behind the center, picks up the first down. And again, that was a play that worked very well. 1st and 10. Ball now at the 48-yard line, so about midfield, 3:37 to go in the ball game.
We'll keep it rolling.
So that clock continues to tick. Wolves at about midfield. Quarterback is going to keep at options out on the edge. Not a good pitch. Should have kept that one, picked up what you could. But again, trying to get something out on that edge there.
I think that outside edge for the Bomber defense is just too quick.
They are. We're just unable to kind of maintain that. Really, the sweet spot is between the right off the tackle, and that's where we continue to kind of hit. But you got to get through the linebackers before it does you any good. So. And 2nd and 10 after that.
A lot of our offensive line plays that defensive line.
Sure
They're playing both ways. They might be sucking some wind right now.
Yep. 2:55 to go in the ball game. Fake handoff. Quarterback looks to throw the ball. Ball's intended
Deep to Cody
downfield
Caraway.
for Caraway. Incomplete.
Yep. And he got a little bit behind Caraway.
I don't know. There's a man down. The guy in coverage he is down on the field,
writhing around a lot too.
Yep. And I'll tell you what, as a coach, the guy in coverage when he goes down hurt, I'm one that I like to go after whoever his replacement is.
Mm-hmm.
So 2:40 to go in the ball game. Let's take a quick timeout for the injury out on the field. You're listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. We'll be back.
Looking for a veterinarian to care for both your small and large animals? Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health. My staff and I are committed to providing the most up-to-date preventative health care for your pets. We are one of the few veterinary practices in southern Oklahoma that is fully equipped to handle all of your livestock needs to help you achieve the greatest profitability for your livestock. We also do inside boarding for your pets with weekend drop-offs and dismissals. Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal.
Okay, we are back, 3rd and 11, 2:40 to go in the ball game. Long third down right here. Let's see what the Wolves can do. Again, just at midfield, looking to try and add some points here, this tie ball game. Dulaney in the shotgun this time. Again, Dulaney changing the call. He's going to run the option. Oh, that one he should have pitched. Again, not a good choice.
It's just not working, Brad.
Yeah. Well, he's had a lot of luck on that play. So you got to think. He's had a lot of opportunity there. So 2:26 to go in the ball game. That's going to bring up a 4th and 11. So kind of expect a long punt here. We got a timeout, Fredrick. So with that, we will also take a timeout. So, again, 2:25 to go in the ball game, 13-13. This is the Howells broadcast, the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show.
Sooner Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services. We accept e-prescriptions and we also offer delivery services. Sooner Pharmacy is handicap accessible. Sooner Pharmacy is located at 705 East Main Street inside Sooner Foods.
So we're back, 2:35 to go in the ball game, 13-13. Wolves facing a 4th and 13, so I kind of anticipate a punt here. See what Frederick's able to do with this last 2 minutes of the ball game. So 4th and 12, 15 back deep for Fredrick. He's been really dangerous. 15 has for most of the game. So I'd like to see us try and punt away from him if we're able to do it.
Nice punt.
Deep punt. He gets away from it, and it's going to take a nice
Good
roll.
bounce.
Come down to about what looks like the 14-yard line.
We'll take it.
So Fredrick will take over.
So what do you think, Brad? We've seen right now in this second half, this Fredrick offense is kind of run right through the middle of the Davis defense.
I think they're going to start putting the ball in the air, though. I think 2:25. I think they're going to panic a little bit. Maybe I will be wrong on that, but I think you're going to see them start putting the ball in the air.
And 11's got an arm. He can put it up there.
So we've got a 5 wide right off the bat. There's a different quarterback in right now, number 6, running the Wildcat here, and he is going to just keep the ball in the Wildcat again. Let's see, defense that time is going to play him. Wrap him up. It's going to be short of the first down. Clock is going to continue to tick. Oh, unfortunately, I hope I am wrong and this young man is not faking an injury to stop the clock, but that's kind of what it is, what it kind of looks like.
It seems like.
We'll see how. And again, they are treating him for a cramp. There's been a lot of snaps this game, so again, I don't want to challenge a young man. And I wouldn't be surprised if it is a cramp. It's just odd timing.
Yeah.
So 2:08 to go. There's an injury out on the field where they're stretching out the player. Now, the one thing I always want to see this, though, is if the player is injured, I do want to see him go off the field at least a play.
Yeah.
So, regardless what the injury is, obviously we don't want anybody to get hurt. So 2:08 to go. Ball's going to be about the 19-yard line for Fredrick. It's going to bring a 2nd and 6. That young man is walking kind of gingerly. So, again, number 6 there. I wouldn't be surprised. He's played a lot of snaps this game, and he's looked good doing it. He's ran the ball quite a bit. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 from the 19-yard line. 5 yards on that play. So, again, 5 wide again for Fredrick. Again, Fredrick scares me, especially with 15.
Yeah.
We've seen him go. To 15 a couple times across the middle there, in between the linebackers and the safeties. This time they're going to throw a little quick pitch out on the edge. That young man is dangerous, but he's able to be stopped short of the first down.
It's like Tanner Claxton on the stop for that one.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 2. That clock continues to roll. So the ball's going to be spotted at what looks like about the 23-yard line. Again, 1:38 to go in the ball game. 13-13. Handoff this time goes that up back. There's that 15 that's so dangerous.
Whoa.
Gets into the second level there. And again, he kind of makes you hold your breath every time he gets the ball. He's been probably their most explosive play. So 1:26 to go, 1st and 10. Ball's now at the 34-yard line. Fredrick hands off again to 15. 15 hurdles, which again, hurtling in high school football is a penalty.
Is a penalty, yeah.
So again,
and
that clock continues
I don't see any
to roll.
laundry. So.
Nope, me neither, but that is a penalty. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and about 5. That clock is just under a minute to go in the ball game. So we're about to see them air it out here, and I got a feeling 15 is going to be the intended receiver. They've got him in at the slot right now to the 2-receiver side. It is intended for him. He's hit in the backfield, but, again, block in the back right there, but played very well by the defense. Colton McGahey there, again, tried to just get him out in coverage, see what he could do. So 35 seconds in the ball game. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. We've got a timeout on Fredrick. Again, we'll keep it here. Again, there's 36 or 35 seconds left in the ball game. 13-13 score. Fredrick facing a 3rd and 4. They're at the 40-yard line, so at their own 40. I wouldn't be comfortable with Fredrick's kicker trying to kick a long field goal. He does not look like he has the leg to do that, but they have several different offensive players that can score very quickly. So
right, Jason Elam, he is not.
No, he's a little less than that. Or Wes Welker, I still have nightmares for the Heritage Hall at Davis game, kicking that 40-yard field goal into the 25-mile-per-hour wind from about the 30. Well, I think it was right at the 30-yard line. So to beat us in the playoffs. So unfortunately, I'll remember that one for quite some time. And again, he kicked it out of the guy's hand because the ball wasn't spotted on the ground. Very impressive play. He turned out to be a pretty good NFL player.
He turned out okay.
Yep.
People talk about him now and then.
Wolves did beat them the year after that, if I'm not mistaken either.
Yeah.
So here we go, 36 seconds to go. 13-13 ball game. Fredrick with the ball, trying to do something with the last 30 seconds in the ball game. Quarterback's just going to hand off to 15. He's going to be brought down. It's going to be a 1st down, which is going to stop the clock. So 31 seconds to go. Ball is going to be spotted at the 44-yard line. So Levi Baxter in on the tackle there. 30 in. Now 30 has got quite a bit. He's got quite the wheels, but he dropped that pass earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So 30, 13, and 5 is still out there. But I'll tell you what, 5 is still done. He still looks like he is cramping up out there. He's played a lot of downs.
Yeah, he's been moving a lot.
That's one thing about both of these teams is both teams, they don't have a lot of depth. Neither team, if you look at the sidelines for both, there's not a lot of extra players out there. So
no,
both teams have played a lot of snaps. Again, first down. So we got 31 seconds to go in the ball game. Ball's at the 44-yard line.
They got double.
Got a little spread look here. 2 receivers to each side. Again, quick swing pass out to 30 on the edge. Again, and that guy, I told you how quick he is. We got a hold, but I don't know if they're going to call it. I did not see a flag.
No flag at all, Brad. And, I mean, it was right there.
So he gets all the way down to the 25-yard line there. 20 seconds go in the ball game. So 1st and 10, that clock continues to tick. Quarterback is going to throw another one out there on the edge, number 24, and he has got some room to run.
Golly.
See if the clock stops here. Clock is going to stop with 8 seconds left. 8 seconds left. The ball's going to be spotted at what looks like the 23-yard line. We've got another injury by Fredrick.
Timeout, Fredrick.
So here is where I think you may see them with maybe I will be wrong on this, but here's where I think you may see 15 attempting to get 15 the ball.
Yeah, I think so.
So injury out on the field here. I don't know exactly which player that is for Fredrick. He's got what looks like a lower leg extremity. Again, that was one of their linemen, number 52. He's played a lot of snaps. He's one of their bigger kids up front. I think he is their starting left tackle, so we'll see. Again, 8 seconds to go. 1st and 10. Fredrick looking to try and punch one in. So this time they've got 15 in with the quarterback. Let's see if they get a direct snap to 15 or if they're just going to hand off to him. Nope, they're going to throw the ball downfield looking for 30. Oh, I don't know. Did he catch that?
Ball's out.
Okay, it is incomplete, but I'll tell you what, that was a scary play.
It was a scary play.
In the end zone, again, looked like he could come up with it. They're gonna have one more shot at it here. 3 seconds to go in the ball game. 3 seconds to go in the ball game. 13-13 score. We've got a timeout by Davis. With that, let's take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
So we are back. Just to keep everybody aware, if you're looking at the time on the scoreboard, again, there's a slight difference. The time remaining in the game is actually 3 seconds. There is 3 seconds left in the game. We're going to see if they are going to attempt what looks like about a 40-yard field goal or if they're going to go for it. They are. Number 70 is going to attempt a 40-yard field goal to win the game for Fredrick here.
I think they better watch.
Yeah, let's see what's going on. 3 seconds again.
Is that 11?
That is 11.
So I'd watch 11.
Yeah, and another timeout. I would be very leery of the field goal attempt because he has, at least to me, it didn't look like he had the leg. But again, and if you looked at number 11, 11 didn't have his knee down. He was kind of in a crouched position, like he was
like he could take off with it.
Like he was going to roll around the edge and see what he could pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Again, maybe I'll be completely wrong, but I'm more concerned with what they do off the fake than I am of his field goal attempt.
Yeah.
Like I said, I could be wrong. There's no telling. Maybe that young man has got the leg.
He's got the distance, yeah,
yep. But again, 11 is who concerns me, which is the quarterback that's holding. And again, he's kind of in an unusual holding position where it looks like, let's see, it's a 38-yarder. Let's see who's in there now. Now it's a different guy holding the ball, so I think they are going to attempt this one. So he has got his knee down, 38-yard field goal attempt, 70 with the attempt here. The snap is high, the kick is up, and it is blocked by Lathan Dickinson. Again, Dickinson blocks the field goal attempt. So no time left, and this one's going to overtime.
Wow. Okay. We'll do some more. I'm fine with that.
Hey, so we couldn't get it done.
Todd's ready.
Quarters.
We're ready.
So couldn't get it done in fourth quarter, so we're going to go another one. Let's see what we can do here. 13-13 ball game. Again,
wow.
Lathan Dickinson blocked field goal attempt on the 38-yard attempt. Wolves picking back up some momentum here. So here we are. We got time for one more at least, right?
I'll take one more.
Maybe two more. Hey, however many it takes to come out with the W, I'm here for.
Tomorrow, Brad, but
Do
okay.
you?
Yeah.
Hey, well, there you go. I guess you can leave. I'll handle it.
No, I got it. I'll be here.
So hopefully you guys are watching at home. This has been a heck of a game.
It's been a real good one.
13-13. We are now in overtime. Looks like let's see who's coming out for this flip here. Looks like Moore out there to take the take the toss here.
So
see
Connor
if we
Moore.
will Connor Moore to see if we will Connor Moore and also number 22 Parks. Parks we have not seen a lot in the second half.
No.
So let's see if he is going to, and Parks is actually going to be the one that comes out here. So let's see what we do here. So Parks is the captain for the Wolves, meeting at the 50-yard line with 24. So both of these teams with a lot of snaps here. This has been a good game. 13-13 ball game, now in overtime. So what's the call? Is it heads or tails?
I'm going to go tails.
Okay, all right, let's see what we get here. I don't know that we'll ever know anyway. But
no.
But if we win it, let's just say that we got it right.
And yeah, I'll take the win.
So here we go. So again, 4 quarters wasn't enough to get this one done, so we are in overtime now. So Fredrick we'll call this coin toss. So let's see. They're talking to the Davis player. So let's see what we got here.
So Davis going to
won
take
the
the ball.
toss. They're going to take the ball. So here we go. So Davis will start on offense here in overtime. So let's see what we can do offensively here. Davis will start with the ball at the 10. 13-13, first overtime. Wolves will have 4 plays to get into the end zone from the 10. It's been a long time since I've seen a high school overtime game.
It's been a little bit.
So I've been calling games for a while now. First overtime game I've ever called, so I'm excited about this.
Wow.
So
and you're old, Brad.
I know it. We are on our maiden voyage together,
wow,
Jared.
Man.
And again, if Bobby could only watch from his, I'm afraid that the press box is probably blocking his view currently.
It probably is.
So ball at the 10-yard line. So Davis will be on defense. I thought they started with the ball, but they did choose defense first. So, again, Fredrick will have first and goal at the 10. They've got 4 downs to get into the end zone. And then Davis will also have 4 downs. So again, Fredrick in the they are back in that diamond formation. They're going to hand off out on the edge. They've got room to run. That's 13. They may get on. Nope. Well, I'll tell you when. Got down. Ball is down. They just fumbled. Let's see who recovered the ball. They gave it back to Fredrick, but he fumbled on that play. Got all the way down to the 1 on the first down play, though. So the ball is going to be spotted at the 1-yard line. Fredrick's first offensive possession. Eight yards on that first down play. Second and goal from the 2. I formation this time. And again, they're just lined up. They're going to run directly at the Wolves. The Wolves do a good job of bottling them up.
Right on.
Either no gain or maybe a gain of about a half a yard there. It's still going to be about 3rd and 2. 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. And again, I don't know why they went to the I formation. They've had a lot of
I'm not sure.
So they've had some pretty good, and again, they're now back in that diamond. That diamond has been really tough for the Wolves. 15, I'm assuming, is going to get the ball, and he does. He's going to get out on the edge. Oh, just makes
nice cut.
There is a hold out on the edge. How in the heck did they not call that?
Right in front of the referee.
So
all night, Brad. Yeah. That's been all night long.
Boy, man alive. There's a huge hold out on the edge, but there is no flag, and they
I'm surprised his jersey still fits him.
Man, but they are able to get in the end zone there. Now they are going to go for 2. So again, able to get in the end zone, now leading 19-13, and they're going to go for 2. So again, spread formation, 2 receivers to each side. Quarterback's going to hand off to 15. 15, nope. He is short, and then he fumbles. Ball was on the ground. He is down. Ball is on the ground. They picked the fumble up and advanced it, but you cannot advance a fumble. You can't advance a fumble. That is
down.
He is down. He is down on the fumble. Let's see how they're marking. They are calling it good. And again, I didn't think you could. It was obviously a fumble. The fumble went into the end zone and is recovered in the end zone. But they called the 2-point conversion good. So it is now 21-13. Last overtime game was in 2017 when Davis beat Holland Hall.
Wow.
So that was a heck of a game. And again, I don't agree with that unless I saw it wrong, and we could have from our vantage point.
Yeah.
You know, it looked like the ball was fumbled and then fumbled into the end zone, but it looked like he was down when he fumbled the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So immaterial. The Wolves now have the ball. 1st and goal from the 10-yard line, trying to match the score by Fredrick. So again, Wolves come out in that heavy formation or heavy look. Quarterback is going to keep. He's going to get. He gets all the way down to about the 3-yard line himself on that first down play. Inside the 5-yard line by Dulaney that time. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 4. Again, and if it was me, Jared, I'd go back to that same play. I'd make them stop that heavy set.
Yep.
I'd run right at them again in the heavy set. Let's see what we come out in. And again, we are not unique because that's exactly what they're going to do. Rawls at the deep back. Again, they overload that side this time. Quarterback is going to keep it himself. He is in the end zone. Touchdown. Wow. So now it's time to see if the Wolves can match that 2-point conversion. Big play here out on the edge. Now 21-19. Still in the first overtime. Ball will be spotted at about the 2.5-yard line.
Let's see what
let's see what we got here. So again, big time play right here to go for 2. Big down and distance. Wolves will go for 2. Dulaney's going to call in the play here. 14 seconds on the play clock. Again, here we go. That clock is running quick. They better hurry and get it set. Okay, and we do have a timeout. It was making me nervous. The Wolves do take timeout, and I'll tell you what, we only had a second to get that snap off. I'd rather spend time getting set up. Again, looked like we were going to go opposite side that time with that same heavy set, and I bet we're going to see something similar.
Yeah, I agree with you, Brad.
So 21-19 in overtime.
The only thing I don't like about the timeout is it gives the Bombers
it gives them time to kind of adjust.
Yep.
You bet. So we'll see if we come out in that same formation. But again, you got two teams that are tired up front. You know, I want to run the ball if I can directly at them. Try and block that edge. So again, the Wolves' 2-point conversion attempt coming up as soon as we get out of this timeout. 21-19, the Wolves trailing in overtime. Again, the ball's going to be spotted at the 2.5-yard line. So this has been a fun one. So Wolves will be at home next week. We do know that. We don't know who the opponent will be. More than likely, there's a high possibility we will not be able to broadcast the game because of whom we play. So, again, we need everybody to come out to the game. You know, again, we need a good crowd next week for what's going to be the first round of the playoffs. So here we go. Wolves come back out in that same formation. They're looking to run inside, heavy formation. They've overloaded the other side, and again, quarterback is going to keep. He's going to get out on the edge and get the 2-point conversion. So again, Fredrick overthought it and overloaded the wrong side, and they just went backside and punched it in.
That works. We'll take it.
21 now, 21-21. Again,
so now
and we are going to the second overtime.
Wolves will get the ball this time.
So now Wolves will start off with the ball. And look to see if they can put a little pressure on Fredrick.
To see it.
And again, Fredrick that time, they took the cheese and lined up on the overload side, and then Wolves just went backside and go in untouched. So 21-21 now in the second overtime. Wolves will start off with the possession. You got time for like 3 or 4 more overtimes, Jared?
Maybe 2.
Let's get it done right now. We won't worry about it.
I would really like to get it done right now.
Yep.
That would be great.
Here we go. And again, Fredrick looks tired now. You know, we looked tired in the fourth quarter, but we're starting to get a little momentum here.
Right.
Fredrick looks tired now.
Yeah. You got hands on hips.
Have 4 plays to score from the 10-yard line.
So again, second overtime. Davis and Fredrick, 21-21. Wolves will start first and goal at the 10-yard line. And again, Wolves come back out in that heavy formation. Let's see if they overload again. And again, this time they're going to shift. We'll see if we go backside again on them. This time we are going to go heavy, and again, quarterback's going to leap forward and get down to about the 5-yard line. Well played, a tough game by both teams. I'll tell you what, both of these teams really want to win this game.
Right, yeah, absolutely, Brad. While it looks like we kind of cemented based on, Lindsay coming up with a big win over Comanche, still going to be good. You can go into the playoffs with off of a fresh win and a good win like this one would be. That would be great for the Wolves.
Second and goal from the 6. Quarterback is going to keep, and again, he is in the end zone.
There you go, Cullen!
So the Wolves strike again. Second down play, they punch it in.
So, you think the 2?
Yep, I'd go for 2 right here as well. And again, at the 2.5-yard line, you got to move people up front. But if you can move people up front, this is where you got to get it done. 27-21, the Wolves now leading. They're going to go for 2. Again, we are in the second overtime. Again, this time This time the Wolves are in a different formation. Again, they're gonna keep on the edge, and we are in. 2-point conversion is good. So the Wolves now lead 29-21 and put the pressure back on Fredrick to score and get a 2-point conversion.
And Wolves come out on defense. 4 plays.
4 plays, that's right. 4 plays and you can go home.
Hey.
Let's see what the defense can come up with here. Again, defense has really been fooled for the fourth quarter by Fredrick, so we need to stiffen up here. Again, they have Fredrick really running the ball right at us here in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
So, and I would assume that you're not going to see much different than that right now. So 29-21, the Wolves leading in double overtime. Fredrick will now have the ball at the 10-yard line with their attempt to get in the end zone. So Fredrick answers first in overtime, gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. The Wolves are able to match. Wolves come out in the second overtime, immediately get in the end zone and get a 2-point conversion. So got the spread formation this time by Fredrick. Fredrick's going to go directly to 15. Again, nothing real confusing or tricky there. You know who's going to get the ball, and he did. Picked up about 4 yards on that. So Fredrick now with 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. So 2nd goal from the 6. Wolves leading 29-21. Again, come back out in that spread formation. I would assume 6 is going to get the ball here. I don't think they're going to do anything tricky. And again, they do.
Stop.
It's going to bring
got
up
about a yard, I think.
Yeah,
Brad.
It's going to bring up about 3rd and 5. So again, not doing anything tricky there. Just saying, hey, hit the open hole, get in the end zone. So 3rd and 4 now from the 4-yard line. A little bit different formation this time. You got that trips formation. Again, I think you're going to see 15 get it going back the other direction, and you do. Let's see if he gets in.
Again.
He is on the ground. They're saying he fumbled, but again, they're pointing him down. Let's see if I think they're going to be right outside the goal line. It's going to bring up a 4th down, but 4th down and about. All right, it's going to be a 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Again, Wolves leading 29-21.
Oh,
we need to see some guys get after it
get
up
some
front.
Noise. This is the fun part.
4th and goal at the 1, 2nd overtime. Wolves leading 29-21. I formation this time.
We got a timeout.
We got a timeout by the Wolves this time. So again, we'll keep it. We'll keep it here. We are at the big 4th down play here.
This
4th
kind of
and
stuff
1.
makes me jumpy, Brad.
4th and goal at the
like
1.
it.
Yeah, this is going to see what we can do here. The Wolves again leading 29-21 in double overtime. But Fredrick has the ball at the 1-yard line, facing 4th down.
They've been moving the ball.
They have been moving the ball.
Even on these short ones, they've been moving the ball.
So let's see what we do here. You know, I'd almost be tempted to overload the middle. If we get beat outside, we get beat outside. Overload the middle and make them go somewhere else with the ball.
Yep.
Put your big guys in the middle, make them go outside. So 15 is going to get the ball. We know who's going to get it. He is the deep back right here. So let's see what we got here. He does get the ball. He is met around. He is short.
I'm sorry yelling in your ear.
So he is down at the 1-foot line. Davis wins. Davis wins in double overtime.
I apologize to everybody watching. I've screamed in your ear. That was awesome.
So 4th and 1. He is stopped short of the goal line. Davis wins 29-21.
We'll take it.
That was a heck of a game.
Wow.
Hope you guys all enjoyed that, because if you didn't watch this one, you missed it. Fredrick is screaming at the officials right now.
We're gonna have to up our blood pressure medicine. It's
woo. I may have a hard time sleeping tonight after that one, man.
Oh man, I'm wide awake now.
Yeah, 29-21.
Wow.
Davis wins in double overtime with the stop on 4th and 1. And I'll tell you what, that stop wasn't by much.
No, it was
right
there
at the goal line. So Wolves are able to get out of here with the win. Again, they will be home next week.
Hold on. What's this?
We got a flag down. Let's see what this is. I want to see what's going on here. There is a flag down, and I think he picked it up. Again, I don't know exactly what that call was, but so again, the Wolves are victorious tonight against the 8-1 Fredrick Bombers. Again, big win. We talked about Parker earlier, and this is
8-2 now.
Hey, this is a big win for Parker. Beating a really good team. Again, going into the playoffs, a lot of momentum now for the Wolves. So, again, I hope you've enjoyed this game. We've got to say thank you to the people that have broadcast, the Howell Group, all those guys back there. Let's talk about them real quick, Jared.
Real quick, Aiden. Aiden Lynch. See, it's been a busy day. Got Aiden Lynch, Mateo Martin, Bryant Ward back here. Mateo running the camera out there for us. Aiden and Bryant running the laptop here in the booth. Out on social media, we had Cassidy Stewart and Chris York, and then also Kyler Drake. While he wasn't swinging his the cymbals around like a wild beast, he was doing a little social media for us. So, glad that now that this is our second group in a row that gets to do playoff football. So, I mean, that's great. That's a good – well, we hope. We'll see.
That's exactly hey,
more
than likely we will be unable to broadcast the game next week. I'm sure that we will all announce who does and who can and can't broadcast it during the week. More than likely we will be unable to broadcast it. So, again, we need everybody out there that's watching this. We need you here at the stadium next week to cheer on these Wolves.
And as soon as we know, we'll make sure you know. I know the school gets some news out, but if you follow Wolf Media on our Facebook, on Twitter, we will let you know just as soon as we can what that's going to be. So
again, have to also thank Boyd Fulton. Again, Boyd helps us every week. He is we can't talk about his value enough. We really appreciate all he does for all the Wolf fans out there.
It got pretty busy there. I didn't get to check again, but I know we had well over 200 people watching, so that was great. Enjoyed that. Then a good win for the Wolves.
So you've been watching the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. This is Brad Bentley and Jared Morris. We will hopefully we'll be back next week. If not, we will be at the game. So we'll see you guys there. And again, go Wolves. We'll see you next week.